next.
Welcome into T4G Sports, where we are going to be rebuilding Toledo for 6 years. We're going to get a new team every 6 years, and we're going to retire our coach, start from scratch, and pick a new team. You guys can also help. If you guys want to put the team that you want us to rebuild in this process in the comments below, we will definitely take that into consideration. So we're going to start with Toledo. Now, how this rebuild works is we are in the Program Prestige Challenge. That's what this is. So we take all of the worst teams, put them in the Sun Belt based upon program prestige. Then the second worst teams in the SEC, Pac-12, Mountain West, and you just keep moving up from there until you get to the American, which is the tier 1 with all of the best teams. Every 3 years, we will do a realignment and move these teams either up or down depending on how well they are doing with program prestige. So without further ado, let's jump into this, guys. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell, follow us on X, and let's light it up. Let's see what we can do with Toledo. All right, so when it comes to Toledo, there's quite a bit of guys that I need, and it's a lot. I only got 500 hours to set up my recruiting board, and so what I'm going to do, I'm going insta-commit method. Any of the guys who are first on my board, I'm going to just offer them a scholarship and see if some of them say, yeah, I'd love to go play for you. I have not gotten one yet. I've offered all those wide receivers. I've offered all of these offensive linemen. I've offered those two guys, and now I'm on to center here, seeing if I can get anyone, even if they're decent. I'm not too worried about that. There we go. Okay, so we got one guy to commit to us already. Two guys to commit to us. That's beautiful. It's ridiculous. Hopefully they're good. I don't know if they are, but at the same point in time, I definitely need guys to commit to our program. It's just going to make life so much easier for me. So much freaking easier. And I'm playing the odds. We got another guy there. That's 3, 4. I'll take it. Pass coverage guy. 2 pass coverage guys. Let's pray like hell that they're actually good. But yeah, I'm going insta-commit status because then I could, oh, dude, I love it. Then I could really focus on other positions. And if, you know, they don't pan out, they don't pan out. There's not much I can do about that. So this is great. Now I can get into a little bit more and see what so we got ourselves a gem there. I'm going to go offensive line. No doubt. There we go. We got gem there. This guy sucks. Pull him off. And you could use our T4G scouting data, which would save your bacon. We recommend it to be in the link in the description below. All those offensive linemen suck. He's not too bad. I'm looking for gems, of course, but if I can't get gems, then I need offensive line really bad. I already got these 2 DNs, so it is what it is. But yeah, offensive coordinator, pretty solid, but I don't know how many guys that I had commit to me. I have no idea. I had 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. I had 5. That's quite a bit of dudes, though. I mean, to go and land that many guys, that's beautiful because I needed 2 DNs. One of these guys has to be good. So pretty solid move there. But that was the best way for me to get a huge jump on this, to be able to go and now focus on other positions and not have to worry about some of these. It's you know, a great method. So we got a week 6 update for you. We're 1-2, nothing spectacular. San Jose State, and the last league that we were in, San Jose State actually went pretty far. So with the quarterbacks, we're just dinking and dunking them, right? Just scholarship, going through it. Running back here, this guy's not the best in America, but we're dinking and dunking them. Wide receivers, same thing here. Tight end, same thing. If someone goes after us, we're not able to fight them off. We just don't have the hours because I'm scouting still. And is it the smartest thing to do? Not necessarily. But I still want to make sure I just have a good team. You know, I got 6 years with this team. And I got to make sure that I build them up as good as possible before I have to retire my coach. And so I'm trying to get just good guys. You know, I took some risk on some guys, but And it helps. It's great. But a lot of these guys I do want to get. I want 5 offensive linemen. There's no saying that these 2 are going to actually be good because they're athletes. They could be better at being D tackle. You'll find that a lot more of them are better at other positions. Will they get good at offensive line? Sure. But then this guy also is another guy that we're looking at and saying, hey, there's possibility here to bring this guy on. So we already landed 2 of these guys. I don't know if they're both good. Highly unlikely. Found 2 D tackles that are gems. Trying to get them. Got 2 insta commits from these 2 guys. I have no idea if they're good. No clue whatsoever. So he's pretty solid. Good Mike linebacker here. C block. And would like to pick him up. Same thing. I want to get 3 corners. We already got 1. And I don't know if he's any good. I have no idea. We got this guy. He insta-committed right when I threw him a scholarship. We found another guy here. I'm keeping these guys on the board as just in case, because some of these guys could end up being not too bad, can move them to corner. And so these are my alternative players at this moment. Free safety is going to be one of your most profitable because there's more of them. They're easier to get, particularly over strong safety and sometimes over corners. And that's kind of where we're at in this moment in time. And if I go to the conference standings here and just look up some of these teams, there's quite a bit of talented teams here on the American net. I can't believe Notre Dame's getting annihilated the way they are. Michigan at the top is Ohio State, Tejas, and Tennessee, with Georgia not too far behind. So it's still anyone's game here. I mean, Ohio State can end up losing a couple. Same with Texas. That's typically what happens. Auburn's at the top. Miami, Ole Miss. Wisconsin's lower, but that's just the way it is. Nebraska's leading the Big Ten. K-State's up there. Nice job. Stanford's struggling, going to the Big 12. CU's up at the tippity top. Syracuse ended up becoming really good in our other conference. Missouri's up at the top. Vandy, Tulane. Good work. Mac, you got Georgia Tech up at the tippity top. And Liberty. UNLV's up there too. And then we're middle of the pack here. Miami of Ohio is up at the top. Wyoming's very low. San Jose State used to be a dog in our other one. Yeah, interesting here. Navy and Army about tied. SEC got Bowling Green at the very top. Good for you. We turned Bowling Green into a powerhouse. And our other one, Arkansas State, a job I almost took in the last one. We turned Rice into a really good program, and they're doing well right now in the Sun Belt. New Mexico State, they're struggling. Definitely struggling. So is Old Dominion. These guys are fighting for the worst teams in America right at this time. Like, it's proven. Like, you're the worst team in America. So we're in week 8. Some big things happening here. I have to actually schedule a visit for one of these guys, and that's crazy to me. I don't typically have to schedule a visit for a 3-star player, but I do in this instance. Some of these guys, I'm moving, but I'm not moving like great. I have to schedule a visit for this guy because Northwestern is creeping, and I actually need this guy. Oregon State is creeping on this guy as well. This is not a great thing for me. This in fact sucks is what it is. So I gotta make hours happen. I don't even know how to do this with these guys. It's just a damn fight is what it is. Some of these guys can outspend me. I don't have a pipeline tier with him anyway, so that's kind of it's kind of rough. Some of these guys, I just got to get them. Even if I get these guys in the top 5, right, there's still Penn State and Ohio State sitting there. Those are not schools you want sitting there. You don't want them there. That is not a comforting feeling at all. I'm hoping for an insta-commit on one of these guys. It would be fantastic, but yeah, it's rough when you start looking at some of these dudes in their top 5 and you're like, this is a rough state for me. I got to make sure that I'm doing something here right, because Jesus, This just never ends, it feels like, with these dudes. I got to give one of these guys a 5-piece, and that'll be fine. I need 3 corners. I'm sitting in a decent spot, not a great spot. Massive commit, though. Massive commit to get Cribs. Massive one, because that was the guy Northwestern was creeping. They were creeping for. So not a great thing for me there. Not a great thing, but I'm definitely going to upgrade that. I have offense. I don't have defense. That is the thing. And I'll go linebacker here. I'm fine with that. I already know I got most of my linebackers, but such a massive visit for me to win that game. Just huge. No one's coming after me there. Just trying to give myself a little bit of a head start on some of these guys. If I could just land this guy, that would be great. I could even go probably hard sell this guy, which is phenomenal. But I don't know if I don't know. I got to see what I can get him. I don't know if this is enough. I have no idea. No clue. But all I know is I will go with that. Let's see if I can hard sell this guy. No, not effectively. Not effectively at all. So I'm going 40 hours. If I can go 50 on him, send the house, just get him quick and out the door. That's going to be my best hope. I could totally schedule him week 13. Oregon State just pulled off. That's a huge one. And I actually can hard sell this guy to a decent ability here. Not like fantastic by any stretch. But I could do a little bit of a hard sell there. And I'll go even 45 on him. Try to get him done. That'd be huge. Going after these 2 guys, fantastic. Coach prestige, proximity to home. I could figure out what is his. It doesn't tell me. That's interesting. Getting those 2 guys saved my bacon. So Purdue's going after this guy. Fine. I don't even need that many linebackers to begin with. I really don't. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm pulling off these hours on this guy. And I'm going to go throw those hours onto him. Looking at my safeties, I already got the 1. I'm doing well with him, which is fantastic. He is a gem. I could totally hard sell him if I wanted to, but I'm going to go back and throw some hours towards these guys here. Just try to get up on them. So, yeah, and then I'm going to have to worry about wide receiver in the transfer portal period. Try to land some of those guys. Another massive commit here. Getting that right guard. Absolutely huge. Getting Sly. 2 really good linemen. I've won 4 games. I'm 4-3, so we're starting to make a little bit of a comeback, which is absolutely beautiful. I mean, that's a great move there. Yeah, I'll go with offensive line there. I don't really have a lot of help. And then I'll go defense here, and I'm good. I'm set up. My offensive coordinator is pretty damn solid, so I'll go with that. I have no issue with that whatsoever. And I want to look over my guys here, doing great. This quarterback, I could throw him a 10-piece. I know it's not much, but I'll throw him a 10-piece. I got a 10-piece on this guy. They're going to get aggressive on him at some point in time, so I gotta see. Got that guy. Nice. They came back to him. They came back. Damn. All right. It is what it is. They came back, so I gotta hard sell him. Let's go with that. I got Central Crapola coming at me. That's a decent move right there. I don't think I need to schedule a visit for him. I think I'm fine with doing what I did there. Doing great here. I don't know if I can. I can hard sell this guy. Yeah. So hard sell, soft sell. That is the way to do it. 100%. If you can. It's got to be the second row. Yeah. That should be good. And then I'll go with the 10 hours there. Yeah, I could hard sell him. It may not be the most amazing thing, but I don't know if it's worth it. We'll see. I'll monitor this and see how good this is. But it's better than nothing at the time being. So we got 2 of those guys. I got 15 hours left. If I could just get this guy out of the way, that would be great. Get that Mike linebacker, be done with it. We got this guy up on the board here. If I can get an insta-commit from him, it'd be huge. I didn't get it. Fine. No big deal. We're just milking this one for the time being, and we're in a good spot. So I got interesting things. I pulled off of this guy. I got to throw hours back onto him. I'm going 50, going week 13. I'm getting super aggressive. I had to pull hours off of those guys. If I can land these 3 cornerbacks, I'm sitting pretty. I got this Mike linebacker. Love it. 2 outside linebackers. I had to pull hours off of this D tackle. I'm going to put him back on, get really aggressive. Found more offensive linemen that I would love to pick up. So I'm looking to become center U without a doubt. I don't even know if I need hours on this guy, to be honest with you. I'm going to pull these hours from this wide receiver. And if I can land most of the guys before the transfer portal period, then I'll be sitting in a really good spot. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get very aggressive on this D tackle because I'm very close already. Okay, that's good enough for me. So I'm very close on him. If I could land him, it'd be great. Right now, going into the next week, we have the visit of the next week. Hopefully we win this week, and then we can get a good visit and seal the deal with that guy. So we're going into the last remaining weeks. I want to show you guys this so you can see kind of how I'm building up this team. I'm going to hard sell this guy. He's a route runner, not particularly my favorite kind of receiver, but landing all the offensive linemen that I need to get, which is huge. If I can get I was like, if I can get an insta-commit on this dude, then I'm sitting in a really good spot. I got to throw hours back onto this D end, and I'll give him 40. Okay, so this is a guy I can give him 25. Try to be done with him by like next week. Okay, sitting in a great spot with him. I wonder if I can pro potential. God, no. I cannot do anything with this guy. So I'm gonna go heavy after that dude. I can't even. Let's see. I can do that. All right. Let's see if I can find me another dude too. So this guy locked me out. Some of these guys that I have as backup plans. Holy crap. Jesus Christmas. Nah, there's no way I'm going to be able to fight off TCU, man. There's no way. Look at their pipeline. Nah, I'm toast. I'm toast. I'm actually freaking toast. Damn. I sat on that guy for way too long. Way too long. And it came back to bite me in the ass. So that's not what I wanted to see. Got that guy, though. But there's no way I got that free safety still. Because I didn't get him to commit after that week. So I don't know if I won. I lost against Texas State. Man, they're really good this year. Texas State is playing, they're playing lights out. Lights out. Still doing good there. Got 75 hours. Dominating here. Doing a hard sell on him. If I can get him quick, that'd just be fantastic. Same with these other offensive linemen here. Because I got guys that are just really aggressive. And so I can't hard sell this guy. It's just not going to be profitable for me. I just don't have the numbers to be able to do it. But what I can do is I can go 65 hours on him. Be sitting in a good spot here. I don't know. I got Coach Prestige. I'm not getting enough information. I'm going to keep 40 on him. Jesus, that is just not what I want to see. Oh, damn. So now they're coming and they're hunting me down. Some of these dudes, they're going for the hunt, and it's teams that you do not want to see hunt your dudes. So I am screwed. This guy's out of Pennsylvania. I am toast with that guy. That is good night central for me. Good night central. Holy crap. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, I lost him. It's over. It's over with that guy. It is what it is. There's no way. You can... I love this. No one's going after him. I'll give him a 50 piece. Because now I need safeties. So that's kind of where I'm at. If you can't get safeties, then you got to go get corners to move them to safety. You got no other choice. You got to move guys around. You got no choice. The rest of these guys dinking and dunking, but I think we're in a great situation. I think we have I think we have a great class. So we went 5-7. Not great really at all. South Alabama, that quarterback's doing good. I don't even know what job. There's no way job offers. There's job offers for me. Why does Marshall want me? Is my question to him. Like, why? What makes you... How is it an upgrade? I get you're in the MAC, and we're in like, we're not in good territory, and I understand that, but to me, it's very confusing. I fired both of my coordinators. So, this is, hey, South Alabama. I don't want that guy. I shouldn't have fired my offensive coordinator. Shouldn't have done it. I have a bad feeling about this. I like that guy. That guy I like. This guy is just he's got all kinds of stuff going on, that guy. I'm liking this guy too. I don't know. I'm going with this guy here. I'm going to go with him. He's got the spread, whatever. I don't even care. But I'm going to go with him. I hope to God he is good. My defensive coordinator, though, I definitely could get a better defensive coordinator. No question about it. This guy is a beast. Dang, he's on the three mark. I love that. That guy is definitely my dude. 100% my guy. Yeah, it's this guy here. Yeah, what a beast. Dude, you want to become my DC? For sure, bro. You are an absolute monster, and I love you. Let's look at not CFP, but I want to look at the conference standings here. See who got to the top. So Ohio State's at number 1. Then it's Tennessee. Oregon pop back up there. You could still get ranked really high if you're a 4-loss team in these giant conferences. So Texas A&M got crushed. Michigan, Clemson, not so good there. Ole Miss at the very top. NC State, nice job. Miami tends to do really good, and then they get out of they end up leaving the ACC, going tier 1, and they don't look back very often. Washington usually gets kicked out. We'll see if same with UCLA. Pitt usually gets booted too. It's just kind of something that happens. Big Ten, you got West Virginia, and you got the Cornhuskers. K-State's up at the top. They tend to do pretty good. Cal, Stanford, struggling. Big 12, we got Cincinnati. Colorado fell off. Syracuse is up at the top. Minnesota, look at them going. Michigan State. Michigan State tends to do good, and then they can't last the sands of time. Conference USA, you got Vandy, Tulane, Northwestern. Yeah, I know they beat me for a recruit, a gem. Wake Forest, Maryland, not doing so hot. Looking at the MAC, UNLV, Georgia Tech. Nice job. San Diego State's on the bottom. Mountain West, which is where we're at. We're middle of the pack there. Not really that great, but I want to see if I can make Toledo a nice household name. That's what I'm looking for. Louisiana getting ranked. Look at them go. SEC, you got JMU. Great job, JMU. Akron's at the bottom. They're going to get just crinkled in this. South Alabama and Jackson State. Rice is up there too. Good work. New Mexico State and Kent State are the 2 worst teams in America. Sad to say, but that is That is the way it is. So, bowl week here, you got JMU, Tennessee, Nebraska, NC State. Ohio State's going up against UNLV. That's going to be a tough one for them. Yeah. Alabama's not the home team, but they're probably going to, I would imagine they'd beat West Virginia. Raging Cajuns, they, good luck. Good luck with that one. But we'll see. You never know. My DC did not take the job. Oh, that sucks. He was a beast. That guy was an absolute beast, I will say. He's almost at the second line. Damn, I can't believe I didn't get him. I really thought I was going to get lucky. That guy's the best so far. Because I need recruiting. I need help with recruiting. Okay, so this guy is the best of them all. I hope I can get him. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to, but that is the hope. Let's go to the CFP bracket, see what we got in the first round. Ohio State moves on. They win. Not even like that glorious of a win. Vanderbilt beats Tulane, moves on and has to face another SEC team, an old SEC team. They got to face Tennessee, who's number 1 in the country. And so they beat Ohio State for the conference championship game. Alabama dog-walked West Virginia. We had a feeling that was going to happen. Raging Cajuns. Look at them. Smack the piss out of Ole Miss. How embarrassing. And then you got NC State. I don't know. I don't know whose year it's going to be. Could be one of the OGs. Could be one of the good teams. It could end up being a JMU. They're the only team that's undefeated. But obviously it's not the same. But I've seen teams like that where they don't look as good and they end up walking everyone. So I don't know. We'll see. I didn't get that other defensive coordinator either. This is just, I have no hiring power. This guy is good. He's the head coach of Hawaii now. I can't hire him. This guy's not too bad. He's almost a tier 3 on the old recruiting. He's better than that guy. Yeah, so they're taking jobs. They're already taking jobs. So this guy is my next best option, for the love of God. I am struggling here to land me one of those really good dudes. Struggling with that. Let's go look at the CFP here. Ohio State moves on, beats the hell out of James Madison. Vanderbilt beats Tennessee. Jesus. Nebraska beats Alabama. And NC State beats Louisiana. And Louisiana's obviously a good team. Very well coached team. I have a feeling Nebraska is going to win this one. But again, I don't know. I have no idea who's going to win. I have no clue. Just trying to even guess is really tough in this conference is what I've learned. So at the end of it all, we got Ohio State winning it. They beat the hell out of Vandy. Nebraska wins, beats NC State, and Ohio State wins it all. So they are in the Tier 1 conference, and a Tier 1 team won it, and this is like real life. So pretty interesting. They didn't win it the first time we ran this scenario. So we're in the first week of setting up your recruiting board. Looking good. This quarterback's really not that good, though. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't know what his development is, but I did find these 2 halfbacks. Both of them are gems. Got a receiving back and a elusive back. If I can land both of them, that would be absolutely huge for me because I would like to have 2. I have quite a bit of guys leaving. I'm going for wide receivers as well. This guy I'm going to get quick and in a hurry, about 2 weeks. So I don't need to get too aggressive on him. The rest of these guys I'm definitely looking at a fullback potential for him. I landed a bunch of offensive linemen. The more the merrier, a bunch of DNs, 2 gem D tackles, 2 unknown linebackers, outside linebackers. I was trying to get a third. I landed a gem there, and then going with 4 cornerbacks is what I'd go with. 3 of them are known gems, and then I would move 1 to a safety. These guys here, I'm actually going to pull the hours off on some of these guys except for him, and I will pull the hours off of him because if I land those cornerbacks, I'm still sitting in a good spot. Now, I do have to make something happen with a kicker and punter. I really would like to go land a kicker and a punter, but here's where I really need to make some things happen is wide receiver. and I'm hoping to find some gemskis. I need some gemmies. So nothing there. Okay. Nothing there, nothing there. I can't do much about that. But I will go with that for there. Okay. That's good enough for me for the first week. So we're in week 3. We're going into week 4. I found this quarterback. He's a beast. I'm going to go after him. If I can land 2 quarterbacks, great. 2 running backs, great. That's what I'm looking at. Wide receiver, I've been just scoping everybody. So I'm trying to land as many as possible. I don't even care. This guy's probably going to be a fullback. Offensive line landed all of those. We already know cornerback landed everyone beside this guy, which we're probably going to land. Going after this transfer portal guy. He's a 4-star player and doing well with him. Kicker and punter, doing well with both of those guys. I'm giving them a lot of hours because I hate scouting kickers and punters. I absolutely hate it. So I spent all of my hours. This is the last week of the transfer portal period. Hopefully I can land this quarterback, get these 2 running backs as well. I'm going after a buttload of receivers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them all. I did find this tight end. We'll see if I can get them. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to. Everyone else we landed. We got the transfer portal player. We got everyone. So I don't know if we're going to land all these guys, but it would be fantastic if we did, obviously. Let's take a look at the signing day. So we landed both quarterbacks. Huge. We landed both running backs. Wide receiver, we lost 1. Okay, so we ended up landing quite a bit of wide receivers, though. Got 5 of them. We landed that gem out of nowhere in 1 week. All those offensive linemen, fantastic. We landed. This is a great class. Kicker and punter. I mean, I got 34 guys here. That was great. Georgia, Notre Dame, Ohio State, all leading the charge. Georgia got 6 5-stars. LSU, Alabama, Miami, doing great. NC State, great job. Iowa's up there. Good job, Iowa. We've got to be in the 30s, I would assume. So, nice job, though, with a lot of these Cincinnati's up there. Yeah, so we're 39. Not bad, but I think that's a really good. We got to be the best in the 30s because almost all of our guys are gems. At least a lot of them are. So very happy to see that. That's a very good class, especially for our first year. I think that was a fantastic class. So I definitely don't have as many guys interested in me as last year. I have some guys that I'm going after. We're waiting on the quarterback, wide receiver, and all of that later on. I'm going offensive line first things first. Like, not playing around with this whatsoever. Trying to land these guys. If I can get them quick and in a hurry, that would be just great. I'm going for a lot of guards. This is not what I was expecting to do, but it's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm bringing out fire and fury, baby, all day, every day. So I got this linebacker. He's a gem. Might as well go after him. And that's what I'm going to do. So I got playing style, and I got 2 A's there. That's pretty solid. I could hard sell him. I just don't want to right now. So this guy's all right. Not terrible. I don't even know what I want to do with him. A guy like this I could probably just give a scholarship to, and, you know, maybe he would come and play for me. I don't really know. I don't know. But I know one thing. I need some damn linebackers. My linebacking game is just not, it's not up to snuff yet. Not up to snuff. Now, I'm not going to look at power rushing guys just yet. I absolutely love, you guys know me, I love pass coverage guys. I love the speed. That's the big thing. Give me the speed. Let me work with that, and we'll go from there. Even if they're not the best in the entire Solarverse, I don't care. Well, this guy I do care. You got to get off my team. Now, this guy is a guy that I'm a big fan of. Huge fan of him. So right now I'm sitting, if I can get 3 linebackers, that wouldn't be too bad. But I need as many linebackers as I can get. I really do. I need as many of them as I can get. I don't really want this guy. So that's kind of what I'm looking at now. I know with safeties and stuff, I can get them a little bit later. I need a D tackle as well. So that is kind of something I'm looking at. And also, I don't know if I want to find any 4-stars that aren't being offered anything. So let's see here. There's a couple of guys here. There's some potential. There's some potential here and there. I don't know if I could land some of these guys. I got pro potential on here. Not the worst in America. Not the worst. What was that guy that I got? Who was that dude? Who's that quarterback? What is his? Because I got to make sure. Proximity to home. Beautiful. Oh, can't get better than that. Pro potential. Proximity to home. My favorite guys. Love those guys. Absolutely love them. I doubt there's many linemen. There is one guy, pro potential. He's a pass protector, though. Not really jonesed up for that one. Give me a D tackle. Pro potential, I'll take it. I'll take it all day, every day. No linebackers. If they got one offer, it's not a big deal. I just don't have... I got 500 hours. I mean, it's not like we're sitting here with just insane hours. You know, it's just not what we're sitting here with. So... oh, dude, perfect. Perfect. So, yeah, that wraps up our week 0 or whatever the hell, week 1. So, going into this year, hopefully we can beat some teams. Keep our prestige going up, for crap's sake. It's a good L that we just took this week. Good loss for us. You know, got to look at the positives. Got slapped around. Not a big fan of that, but it happened. I do want to see if this guy's any good. What a G. I don't know if I can land some of these guys, but if I can, playing time, I don't know. I mean, seriously, you'll be fine, dude. Chill out. There's no way that he's an actual gem after that. Yeah. He might be. If he's a gem, I'd be completely shocked. Completely shocked. But I don't know if this guy's that good. I don't even know if I want him. That's the problem. I don't even know if I want him. Give me an insta-commit on one of these guys, yeah? Just one. Just one insta-commit. That's all I need. Give me 40 hours. There we go. Give me another one. That's all I need. That was great. Love that. Yeah, I'm definitely going some ham pastrami on this big fella. Let's go 40 hours on the big dog. I need linebackers, though. That is... come on. Just give me one of these dudes. Just give me this guy. Yeah. That's all I need. Oh, dude, that would have been great. No safeties left. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting... this is going to be a little bit of a dance. A little bit of a dance here. Texas State used to be the top dog of last year. And I don't know if they're still that good. We'll find out. Oh, I got to just show you this one. Look at my hard sell for this guy. You got to be kidding me. What a hard sell. Dude. And I could double him. Look at that. Oh, what a monster. I don't even think I need to do much more than that. Honestly, I don't think I even need to. I think I'm just sitting in a great spot there. I could totally just get super aggressive on this guy. I'm gonna do it. What else? I don't care. I'm going 75 on this guy too. I got 2 4-star gems that are like, hey dude, we're interested in you. Sell us. What do you got? Minnesota's the other team that's messing with us. Texas doesn't want me, and I'm a dog. I'm 6'6", 311 pounds from Toledo's, Texas, and they don't even want me. Ohio State doesn't want me. You know, and we're saying, look, Toledo wants you. We believe in you. We love you. And, yeah, and this guy, oh, he's just magic. I mean, this is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Now I hate this guy. My play style's not good enough for him. It's not good enough for him because of the fact that my team sucks right now. They're god awful. I don't know why. I don't know what they're doing. They're just not any good. We're losing to everybody and their grandmother out here. I mean, it is just it's a rough year for your boy. It's a rough. Look at this guy. Come here. Come on now. You coming? You got to be coming home. We love you. We're your favorite team. Look at this. Look at all of this magic here. Pretty good. We should be landing these guys pretty soon here. No one even wants that guy, which is ridiculous. We already landed this guy. That was the insta-commit guy, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm already forgetting. This guy loves us. Absolutely loves us. Thinks we're perfect. This guy, he was going to commit in like 3 weeks if we didn't screw up our damn play style. Which just murders me, but it is what it is. At least I don't got to get a kicker and a punter this year. Have we won a damn game yet? We have. Okay. We're 1-2. I love this. I love when you get these guys that are 4 stars and they say, we love you, bud. We love you. I'm still going 25 hours on them. I want to check out that other running back. I don't even really need a running back, but I could use. I need to get at least one. I got to go with some hours on this guy. This is a player you cannot lose. This guy, he's not too shabby. I mean, he's not the worst I've ever seen in all my life for a 4-star. He's not bad. I'll go 25 hours on him. I probably should go a little more. I'm kind of waiting for these guys just to crap or get off the pot. I really am. And I am debating on just going like 50 hours on some of these dudes and just saying, all right, like it's time to finish this. Like a guy like this, we're sitting in a real good spot, right? We're at a 40 piece for the guy. I don't even have 55 pieces. Okay, so this guy, or 50 pieces, that's what I'm talking about. So I'll give him a 50 piece. We'll give him a 50 bomb. Go from there. Yeah. Getting offensive lineman, key. Still can't get this guy. I'm still ahead, though. I'm dancing. If I can get that back up, I'll be golden. So that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, it's a little bit of a fight here. That Mike linebacker sitting in a great spot for him, then lost him. Damn, 2-2 on the season. Nice job. Oh, we got this running back. He's saying, all right, I'll come play for you. We got this guy. Oh, yeah. Let's go. A guy like this, dude, I'll go ham on you, bro. Yeah, I'll go ham. Let's go ham. Yep, I'm with you. Look, I'm with you, bud. All day, every day. All right. What do we got for offensive line? We landed 2 of the guys. Great. Another guy here. Not really that great there, but it is what it is. I'll go with a 25 piece on him, and it's a magical day for everyone. What a day for everyone, huh? Just an absolute day. This guy's not bad. I don't really need him. I'd like to get this guy done and over with. And then I need, Jesus Christ, they're coming at me hot for this guy. I cannot hard sell this guy. And I do not like Texas all of a sudden waking up. I don't like that at all. So here's what man, this is not even. Yeah, this guy, he's killing me. Killing me inside. Killing me. Because the next part about what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a complimentary visit. I'd bring him on, do a complimentary visit, and then try to bring him on that way. Hope I just have one big, huge week and dominate. But I don't like Tejas going after him. Got to commit there. Great work. One guy blocked me out. So we'll see here. What do we got? Tell me you're back open. You're not. I hate you. I hate your guts. I love you, but I hate you as a person. I love you as a football player, but I hate you as a human. It's just the way it is. Nothing personal. Yeah, so nice job just landing dogs, man. We're the dog catcher out here landing dogs. That's what it is. It's a tough life, but someone's got to do it. Going 65 hours on the big dog right here. I got a week 9 visit. I don't have much. I got pro potential, and I'm surprised I have that. I really am. I mean, that is a shock to me. I wish I could bring on the linebacker here, but my damn play style is just utter garbage. I don't even want a slot guy either. I'm not even a huge fan of these slot guys, but I'm going to look at one of these safeties too. See, get out of town. Buddy, old pal, Trey, my buddy. You're my buddy. Love that guy. We're best friends. Now, I don't really want to do this, but I'm still going to go with the quarterback heavily. So I'm going to go 65 hours on Scales. He's good. He's a very good player. So I'm going to take the 25 hours off of the running back. I don't really need it. I got the proximity home, program tradition, a bunch of bullshit is what it is. So it is what it is. Offensive guard, he's got like 2 more weeks and then he's toast. He is going to us. We already got those guys. Basically, they're all done. I only need 1 D tackle. I do need 1 end too. So I'm starting to kind of screw that up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this guy a 50 piece because I got to start turning around and getting very aggressive. I wish I could get this guy so badly. I wish it like hell. I really do. So some of these dudes I'm going to go heavy for, and we'll do that. I'm going to pull off I'm going to do this because I want to see is this guy any good or not, because then I don't have to waste any more time. He's not any good. Okay. So I got the guy set up that I'm looking for. It's an interesting one. We're 3-2. If we could win this one, be a big week for us. So we get more commits. We just can't win we went 6-6. It's not the worst in all of America, but sure in the hell isn't what I was looking for. So we're playing Louisville, and we're probably going to get the crap kicked out of us. If I'm being frank, we're probably going to get beat up pretty good here. Now, I got 4 more years after this, obviously, but we landed Scales. Got a 4-star gem. We're looking good here. I'm not giving up on this guy just yet. Going after this guy, it's a tough one. I'm still going to go after a lot of these receivers, too. I'm going to try to bring on a good portion of them. All the offensive linemen we already got. Massive move. Got the DN, got the D tackle, the 4-star gem D tackle that Texas didn't want, so we're going to take good care of them. 2 outside linebacker gems. We got a Mike linebacker gem. Looks like we're probably going to land 2 other linebackers, potential linebackers there. Landed the cornerback that we were looking to get. I'm going to look at a couple more here. Michigan's probably going to crush that guy into oblivion. So looking to get another safety, a hybrid here. We did land this guy who's a gem, run support guy. You know, getting more and more safeties, it's good for us. It really is. It's just as much as we can do, it's good for us there. I'm curious at the other signings here. I'm very, very curious. But I want to look at the conference teams here. Look at what we're doing conference-wise. So let's go to the American. Penn State is leading the American. Texas A&M, they were terrible last year. Then you got Clemson, Ohio State. They won the Natty last year. They lost 5 games this year, which is crazy. Oklahoma, Oregon, and LSU. Michigan's not very good. USC, Florida. USC usually goes to the Tier 1 league, and then they don't ever look back. Florida flirts in and out of it, so we'll see if that changes. NC State sucks. Just terrible this year. They're going to get kicked. I hate to see it, but they're probably going to get kicked. Miami, 2-10 is just atrocious. Big Ten, you got Nebraska again leading it. K-State up top. Kansas, who usually can't stay in here, so we'll see if that changes. Oklahoma State at the very bottom. Let's go to the Big 12. You got Syracuse, a team that won multiple natties, and the other one, Michigan State and Minnesota, just disrespectful. They're so bad. Tulane up at the tippity top. Missouri up there. Look at that. Rutgers. What the hell's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Marshall. I almost took that head coach. Well, I didn't take the head coaching job. I wasn't going to, but they were offering it to me. And they're not hurting. Whoever they got is pretty damn good. Can't complain. He's doing better than me. So Dukey's at the bottom. Toledo, we're on our way up. Where's Texas State? They have dropped off. Western Kentucky usually gets out of this conference. They're usually getting out of this conference pretty quick. Wyoming usually falls out every time. They're terrible. Absolutely god-awful. Navy and Army. Look at Navy up there. Wow. SEC, you got JMU, ULM, Akron Zips. Wow. Sunbelt, South Alabama, they're a freaking 2.5-star program. They're going to even jump higher than that. Those boys are out. They sealed the deal. They're out. They are out of there. Rice, crapping their pants. It's kind of ridiculous. They are crapping their pants. Let's look at the CFP where they at right now before it changes. South Alabama. Wow. We'll see if that sticks to, if it's the same next week. But, yeah, hopefully we can win this game here. I don't know who's going to win this one. I have no idea. Nebraska's going for another run at it. South Alabama's going to try to stop them, and I don't know if they have it in them. I have no idea. I have a feeling that Penn State's going to win this one. Penn State they're ranked second, but they've gone through the toughest schedule of anyone. I mean, their schedule is brutal. That is a brutal schedule. And then you got Marshall, who beat Iowa State. You got Tulane, who's trying to stop them. I have no idea who's going to win this one. I really don't. I'm going to say Penn State. That's my guess right now. Penn State's going to walk away with this, but I could be totally wrong. I could lose that this week. South Alabama moves on. I already lost the Penn State one. South Alabama. I'm going South Alabama. I kind of hope K-State pulls it off, though. But South Alabama, I mean, what are the chances that you'd be up in here? And they're doing good. I mean, they're trying to get out of the Sun Belt. They're in the worst conference of all the conferences. All right, let's see who won the Natty. We've advanced twice. USC beats the hell out of South Alabama. K-State pulls it off. Holy crap. They dominated. So they won in the Big Ten. They went 14-3, ended up annihilating USC. I don't think anyone saw this coming. K-State finally wins a Natty. That is amazing. Damn, K-State. Good for you. Good for you, K-State. Johnson just went ham in this game. Jesus. Giddens he also went off. I mean, it was massive. Johnson, huge. Everywhere you look, these guys just played some of the best football. Great football here. I mean, just beautiful. K-State pulls it off. Holy crap, they won a Natty. I mean, they had to go a tough route. They had to play the rival. They had to play the number one team in the American, the best team in the country, basically, which is Penn State. They beat them. And at that point in time, I had Penn State winning it, and I should have probably just chose K-State after that. I mean, Penn State had the toughest schedule, and they did well. And K-State just mops everyone up. It's amazing. Let's check out the National Signing Day. I have a feeling I did pretty damn good here. Got the QB. He loves us. Got both these running backs here. Got this guy. Got another gem just for craps and giggles. Got a lot of wide receivers. Signed the sophomore transfer. Nice. 4-star guy. Should help us out. So we ended up getting 3 4-stars out of the deal, which is great. Got 2 tight ends. These guys are all right. I lost a tight end in the transfer. He left my team. Good offensive lineman, we already know. Got the D end, got the D tackle. Missed out on that Mike linebacker, who was an absolute G. He's going to be off doing something amazing. So that's what we got. We didn't do anything crazy. Ohio State leads it, and you can see the difference now. The recruiting starts to change. You're not seeing as many 6 to 7 5-star players on one team. It's definitely more spread out. And so it becomes very, very difficult. The way when you set it up and you do a prestige league, it's very, very difficult. I love this. I've been doing this since 2014. Prestige leagues, I love the competition that comes with it. You even see the points start to drop. 241. You'll see them gain up at times. Certain years, teams will just go off, and that happens. But you will see recruiting just get tougher. So Ohio State, Penn State's up there. SMU's popping up. Good job, Arkansas. Look at them go. Kentucky. Nice job, NC. Louisville, nice job, nice job. Florida, 2 lanes up there. We were at 39 last year, now we're at 27. So this is huge for us, absolutely huge, and we're killing it. Stanford's up there. Who's the worst in recruiting? I'm guessing it's like Kent State or... Oh, Jesus. Come on, Golden Flashes. Bowling Green, what the hell? This is ridiculous. It's insane. We got one more year until realignment. So after this next year, then we hit realignment. First ever realignment in this league. So to show you guys our recruiting class, we have a senior here that he wants to leave. He's pissed about playing time. You're gonna play, bro. And then Glenn's gonna end up replacing him. The rookie we just got this last year is pretty solid, or freshman. Good running backs too. Huber, some pretty good guys here. Good power back there. DeVito, elusive back there that we just got. A lot of young running backs. Definitely young when it comes to running backs. I don't even really need a wide receiver because I get to redshirt all of these guys here. 2 of these guys are monsters. Really good. The other 2, not too bad. Got some older guys looking to be leaving. So I'll probably grab like 1 good wide receiver. Tight end, I maybe need like 1. Got some good guys here. These guys didn't end up being too bad. Really young offensive line for the most part. Pretty young, but talented. There's no doubt about it. Talent. This guy's a monster. He's a freak. So really happy that we picked him up. Really happy. Pretty good. Basically everywhere you look, I really took care of the business that I needed to take care of, which was the offensive line. That was the biggest area that I needed to take care of. D tackle here, this guy Tony, he's gonna be the best D tackle that we're gonna have. Like he's a dangerous D tackle. I'm actually redshirting this senior too because this freshman's good enough. Redshirt freshman, he's good enough to play. I'm gonna redshirt this guy as well. Give him some time to grow. Trying to build up the linebackers. We got Block. We got Sanford. We got some really good guys from last year. Really talented players. Another good one here, Matt. He's really good, and he's going to be behind Jones. I don't know what we'll do with Rawlings, but it's good to have some depth there. Some talent here at the cornerback position. I will say I would like to land 1 really, really good cornerback. If I can get a 5-star, great. We have Trey. He's going to end up starting this next year, in my opinion. I don't think there's any way around it. Good guy here too with Tim. So we're going with this kicker. He's a redshirt freshman. He's a gem. We got the senior one last year for him, and then we got the redshirt freshman to take over. He'll be a redshirt sophomore. So we're sitting in a pretty good spot there. I dropped my roster down quite a bit, so pretty excited about that. I think we're in a great spot here. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. I don't know how I'm going to tackle this one. I'm going to go 50 hours on him. I'm going to kind of play this one out. I don't know if the 50 hours is going to work sending the house. I'm sending the house on this guy. I would like to get one of these other really good 4-star guys, but it's unlikely. These offensive linemen, I only need 2 of them, so I'm going 5 stars. Both of them are pass protectors. I'll put them both in my tackle position. Got a DN here, 5-star. I'm going after him. Now is where I'm in year 3 of recruiting. I'm going to attack some of these 5 stars. I'm going 75 hours on this outside linebacker here. And I don't really need him that badly. I really don't. I don't need him that bad. But when I see a guy like that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go after him. I'm going after 2 cornerbacks, 2 really good cornerbacks, 5-star, and then another guy. And then safety, I'll just find a guy who is, like 3-star free safety hybrid. And that's kind of what we're looking at. But we'll see when this next week here, this will really tell the story, what I can do with some of these guys. And didn't drop any program prestige, nothing like that. I got all my hours allocated. See if I can get... The biggest thing that will save my bacon is if I can get an insta-commit. That will be the biggest thing. So, obviously, a lot of these guys... I really wanted that guy, by the way. That guy was a monster. some of these guys will chill, but Jesus Christ almighty. So I am ahead on this guy. If I could get an insta-commit, I will be so happy, but it doesn't happen. I hate the guys I'm going against there. They are just so freaking good. Lost those guys, that's fine. Doing well there. I'm jumping up. I should be able to get those guys. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how this is going to go. Playing Texas State, hopefully we could beat them, but you never know. You never know in this damn league. So we lost already. First week we lose. I'm not going to give him any more just yet. We're still 4th there. Fine. If I could jump up on this guy, that would be huge. I'll give him 55 hours. There's no way I'm going to get this guy. I'm out. I'm out on him too. I'm done. It's toast. It's toast. Doing well on this guy. If they just relax and give me that guy, I mean, I'll take it all day, every day. And this part sucks. So I'm ahead on this guy. I'm going to have to take the 20. Come on, give me an insta. Jesus. That would have been brilliant. Let's see if I'm first on this guy's board. Just give me one insta commit. Just one. Okay. So I know with which guy was it? Was this outside linebacker, right? Yeah. Pretty positive it was that dude. Could have been that guy. I don't know. Didn't get any insta commits yet. That sucks. So now we are in week, I believe, 5. We ended up getting this cornerback to already commit to us, which is huge. Very, very huge for us. They got him at a week 7 visit. I cannot. They've already scheduled most of his visits. That's fun. It's a good time for me. I'm giving him a damn scholarship. I can't play around with it. They're going too aggressive. So we're crushing it here for him. We're double selling on him. I don't know if I want to bring him on just yet. I'm trying to look and see where I'm at. Damn, they got a week 7. They got a week 11. If I could do week 9 here, this is one I will bring on. We got playing time. Yeah, I can't hard sell him either. I don't think I'm going to get that guy. I don't see it happening. Not even for this guy either. And some people will say, why don't you do something another and sway him? Man, swaying is so up and down on what kind of value you can get out of it. There's times where you'll sway someone and you won't get them, and then it's an utter waste of time. Utter waste of time. So I'll try it with that guy. We'll see if we can hard sell, soft sell. Jesus Christ almighty. Now, this might be a guy that I have to bring in right away for a visit. Jesus. Landing that guy, which is fantastic. Getting the double up on him. Damn, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them all. I have no clue if I'm going to be able to land that guy. I don't feel good about it at all. Not at all. Yeah, we'll see where we're at. Quarterback, I'm getting mowed. I'm getting mowed for this guy. I'm cutting the ties. There's just no way. I bit off more than I could chew at that moment. It is what it is. Can't get him. I'll go week 11 on this guy. What do I got? Week 9 visit. Yeah. Week 9 visit. So they could theoretically do I'll go proximity to home. LSU could do a week 10, and then I could be in some serious trouble. I could end up being in some trouble, without a doubt. But I got guys coming this week, so I'm going to shore up my base on those guys. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, we'll go 75 on him. I just have a terrible feeling about this. I don't like this. We got one of them. This is fantastic. Let's see here, too. How am I doing on this? I'm doing great. Damn. So Ohio State is the #1 team in the Tier 1 conference. Look at them go. Tennessee is #2. Pretty impressive here. Very, very impressive. They won the conference. At the very bottom, we got Georgia. We got Florida State. We got Alabama, Tejas. This is crazy. NC State is leading. You got Florida, UCLA, Ole Miss, Iowa at the very bottom. Not too bad there. Let's go to the Big Ten. Kentucky is leading the Big Ten. Pretty good going into realignment year. So some of these teams are going to get pretty lucky. I mean, Nebraska may end up actually jumping to the Tier 1. K-State, the team who won the Natty last year, doing really well. Texas Tech down at the bottom. Let's go to the Big 12. Iowa State, Cincinnati, UCF. Some of the teams at the bottom, you got SMU. They did terrible. Conference USA, Washington State, Cougs. Nice job. Missouri, Northwestern at the bottom. Not really that good. MAC, you got Houston, USF. Liberty's up top. San Diego State is down below. Mountain West, you got UConn. UAB is up there. We are starting to jump up. Wyoming is garbage. And they're just no good. No good at all. You got Middle Tennessee. Really good program there. So, yeah, Army, Navy's at the bottom. SEC, Coastal Carolina, JMU. You got Air Force at the bottom. Sun Belt, worst team. You got Rice and Georgia Southern. So, this is what we got. We got Middle Tennessee. I'm going to try to predict who I think can win this. We got Florida. I think Florida could win this. I'm going to go with Florida. That's who I'm going to go with. I think Nebraska beats Oklahoma State. I feel like NC State's going to pull this one out. I really do. And then you got, I don't know, man. I don't freaking know. This is so tough. We beat NIU. Holy crap. So we got 8 games this year. That's a hell of an achievement for us, honestly. At this point in time, that is one hell of an achievement. So I'm going to go with I'm definitely going to go with offensive line on this. I'm going with tactician. I do love me some tactician. Big fan of the old tactician. So what do we got here? Okay, Cincinnati beats UConn. NC State loses. Nebraska loses. All the teams that Dan picked lost. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win here. I have no idea. Freaking Kentucky. This was their year. Oklahoma State mowed Middle Tennessee. North Carolina might end up pulling this one out. Iowa State loses. Florida loses. Damn, this might be the year for Cincinnati. Cincinnati in North Carolina. I got Cincy winning this one. But they are the only ones who could beat Oklahoma State. Oh, my God. I don't know who's going to win this. I'm thinking Cincinnati. That's my go-to right now. I think Cincinnati. I still can't believe USF went as far as they did. North Carolina pulls it out. Another Big Ten team. That's 2 Big Ten teams in the last 2 years. First team was Ohio State. Then it was K-State last year out of the Big Ten. And now it's North Carolina. So even though you're in a Tier 3 conference, you can definitely win. Even if you're Tier 4, even the Sun Belt Conference, you could still win. So pretty huge move for North Carolina to pull out a natty. We got to check the players leaving. Of course, we got this guy who wants to leave. Losing him is really unfortunate. So we got him to stay. Our Mike linebacker, I need him to stay. He's staying. Okay, so we got one. Damn, losing this guy is terrible, man. That is terrible. I wonder if I can get him back, Ramey. That would be huge. Losing him is not the worst in America, but damn, losing some of these guys, that sucks. All because of my coach prestige. It's ridiculous. Now we're in the transfer portal period, and it's a good period. We got the quarterback that we're looking for. Added up some wide receivers here. Got a 5-star guy there, which is great. Tight end, looking to land him. We got 1 5-star offensive lineman. The other one we lost to Ohio State. We got 3 other 3-star gems. So just to add to it, because we did lose 1 lineman too. And so just preparing for everything. You can always cut some of these guys too if you really want to. Found this guy, I'm going to go with him. I'll give him 80 hours. Got a new offensive coordinator as well. We did land this outside linebacker, looking for these two Mike linebackers, because linebackers is definitely something I have, but I'm not like, I don't have all of the best talent. They're pretty good. I got a 4-star gem corner, 5-star gem, 5-star corner, and then 2 3-star gem corners that I'm looking to get. And that is it. That is it for me. Take a look at the National Signing Day here. What do we got? I'm sure we got everyone that we were looking for. Yeah, got those guys. Got him. Perfect. Got all the linemen. Already knew that. Got the 2 DNs. Got the outside linebackers. 2 linebackers there. Got all the corners. Got the safety. Sitting pretty. Number 1's Ohio State. And you can see again, there's not as many 5 stars going to 1. We actually got more 5 stars than almost everyone. We got 4 already, which is crazy. That's why we're in the top 13, which is nuts. Auburn, yeah, no real shock with anyone so far. K-State, look at them. Look at them go. North Carolina didn't do much from winning that natty. But we're up there, which is pretty nice. Syracuse, Nebraska. A lot of these teams here. Really nice. Michigan's way down there. South Carolina's crap in the bed. Michigan State, Northwestern. Rutgers not doing so well. Mississippi State's got awful. Texas A&M is atrocious this year. That is shockingly bad. Rice is up there. Who's the worst? Charlotte. Wow. Charlotte's pretty bad. I'd say this is pretty bad though. I mean, you're mainly 1-star teams. That is not what you want to see. So in the Tier 1 conference, it's time for realignment. We ended up bumping up Miami. So Miami was in Tier 2. We ended up bumping up Nebraska all the way from Tier 3, which is pretty insane, actually. And some of the teams that got dropped, and we'll show you, you had Michigan, you had Florida State get dropped, LSU, and so yeah, Florida State, Michigan, and LSU all got dropped from this conference here. So going through, I don't see anyone else. I mean, we could throw Florida up there, but I've done this before with Florida, and they were not successful. So K-State is going to get bumped up into the next conference, but not right this second. I'm looking for any Tier 5, and there's no one else who's going to be worthwhile to be able to jump up there. Yeah, no one's going to be worthwhile. So this is going to be our Tier 1 conference as it sits right now. Make sure they're all at 12 teams. And, yeah, it's still a really, really dangerous conference. So we'll see if Miami can maintain themselves in here, and same with Nebraska. The hope is that they don't get booted. That's the hope. So Miami, Nebraska, and then who else? There was USC got promoted. That's who it was. So USC tends to stay up there. When we throw them in there, they tend to not leave. Same thing with Miami. Oklahoma never leaves either. I don't know what it is, but they could suck and they still keep their program prestige. So it's good for them. So now moving on to the ACC. Now looking at the ACC, it was original members were Arkansas. They're still here. Auburn still here. Florida still here. I want to protect Florida. Florida State's a new member now. They were in the Tier 1. Then you had Miami. They got promoted. NC State still here. You had Ole Miss. Ole Miss is still here. You had Pitt. They got demoted. South Carolina, demoted. UCLA, demoted. USC, promoted. Utah, still here. Washington, gone. They've been demoted. Wisconsin, been demoted. So now you have Iowa State up here. K-State has moved up here. They won a natty. So that's helped them. They started to boost up. This should help their recruiting. Should. Kentucky's now in here. LSU's now in here, but that's not a good thing. Michigan's in here, not a good thing. Missouri's in here, which is a great thing. Missouri, where did they came from? They bumped up several places because they were in Conference USA. So they moved up extremely far in this, very, very far. And so TCU bumped in here. TCU was in the Big Ten, so good for them. Not bad at all. And now we're going to have to cut a team from the Big Ten to drop them down, and it's gonna have to be Houston. So Houston's gonna go to the Big 12 now, which we're gonna make cuts on that. But this is where the Big Ten sits. Make sure they're on 12 teams. And also, if you guys didn't know, you have to play at whoever the division leader's home is for the conference championship game, which is it just makes things way tougher. This is the toughest conference setup I've ever been in my life, the league prestige. It's very, very tough. So for the Big Ten members, Baylor was up there. They're gone. Cal was in here. Gone. They've been demoted. Illinois has been demoted. They usually come back in. Kansas, been demoted. Kansas State, promoted. Kentucky also has been promoted. So good for Kentucky. Mississippi State, demoted. Nebraska, promoted. North Carolina, still in here. Oklahoma State, been demoted. Stanford, demoted. TCU, promoted. Texas Tech, demoted. West Virginia has been, they're still here. So now you got Wisconsin, you got Virginia Tech that popped up in here. Virginia Tech came from Conference USA, so they jumped up pretty tremendously there. That was a good move for them. Michigan State has now been promoted up here. They were in the Big 12, so you've seen them get promoted. Tulane came out of nowhere. I don't even know where the hell Tulane even came from, but Tulane they were low. I don't know where the hell. They were in Conference USA. That's where they were in originally. So even Vandy, I'm pretty sure Vandy wasn't in here either. Vandy's jumped up tremendously. Vanderbilt was in Conference USA as well. So pretty interesting here to see what this looks like. This Big Ten is not easy. This is not easy. They may not look like good overall teams, but these are teams that can beat you. I mean, it's like a dogfight being in here. So make sure we're on a 12 team, and we're good to go now to the Big 12. So looking at the Big 12 has had major adjustments here. Baylor came from the tier above them. Boston College is still here. They used to have Arizona. Arizona has been demoted. Arizona State was in here. They've been promoted. BYU demoted. Boston College still here. Cincinnati promoted. Colorado promoted. Iowa State went all the way up to tier 2. So massive move for them. Louisville's still here. Michigan State been promoted to the next tier. Minnesota demoted one tier. Purdue still here. SMU still here, luckily. Syracuse been demoted. UCF still here. Toledo, that's us. We've been jumped up tremendously. I got 3 years left to rebuild this program, and I don't want them to start crinkling the minute I leave. Georgia Tech and Duke both came from the MAC, which is insane. Baylor came from the tier above. Same with Iowa. They came from the tier 2. So it's tough for them. Stanford, I have no clue where the hell Stanford even came from. I don't know. Oh, Stanford. Okay, they came from the Big Ten. So they've been demoted. And so, yeah, Washington State came from Conference USA. And then UConn they actually came from the Mountain West. So they were the biggest ones besides us because we came from the Mountain West as well. So they came with us, which is crazy to me. That's crazy. So that is the new Big 12. Really good teams in here too. You would think that we would dominate, but I don't know. You'll never know. So now we're on to the Conference USA. We made our cuts on the Conference USA. Fresno State, they've been dropped. So Fresno State was an original member. Indiana still in here. Maryland, they've been dropped. You had Northwestern. Pretty sure they were dropped. Yeah, Northwestern was dropped. They were kicked out. Oregon State kicked out. Rutgers also kicked out. Tulane, they were promoted. They went all the way up to the Big Ten. Then you had Vanderbilt. They were promoted. They also went up to the Big Ten. You had Virginia. Virginia moved up. Or Virginia Tech. I think both of them did. Because you have Virginia Tech here. No, Virginia got crushed. So Virginia Tech's out. Or Virginia Tech's up. Virginia's gone. Wake Forest got cut. Washington State, they got promoted. So some of the teams that are in here now, East Carolina, Cal came down from, they got cut from a different conference. Then you have East Carolina. They got promoted. They got promoted all the way from the Mountain West Conference. You have Houston in here. Houston came from the MAC, so they jumped up one. Illinois came from one above. Liberty came from the MAC as well. Marshall came from the MAC. Minnesota came from one higher conference. Syracuse came from a higher conference. South Carolina, same thing. South Alabama came from Sun Belt. Northwestern came from a higher conference. So did Texas Tech. So still a really good conference. I mean, they are a very dangerous conference, without a doubt. So now we're on to the MAC attack. The original members, Boise State, promoted. Duke, they've been promoted as well. They've jumped up tremendously. Georgia Tech, promoted. Houston, they were promoted as well. Yeah, they were jumped up. A lot of those guys were promoted. Liberty, promoted. Marshall, promoted. Memphis, they actually dropped. Yeah, Memphis, sorry to say, you guys dropped. North Texas, still in here. Good job. Sam Houston, they were dropped. San Diego State dropped. UNLV, I think UNLV was demoted. Yeah, they were. They were kicked out. USF, still here. They almost won a natty. The Roadrunners, they've been demoted. So now you got Army up in here. You got Arizona, who came from a different conference. They were above. BYU came from a better conference. Fresno State also came from a better conference. Fresno State was in the Conference USA, and they dropped down. JMU came from, I don't even remember where the hell JMU came from, but they came from the SEC. That's crazy. Kansas was at a better conference. Same with Maryland, Mid-Tennessee. They came from the crap hole. I don't even know. They came from the Pac-12. Good for them. Mississippi State came from a better conference. North Texas, they're still the same. Southern Mississippi. They came from the Mountain West, so pretty good for them. And then Western Kentucky came from the Mountain West as well. So pretty solid here. Not an easy conference to win in. I'll tell you that. Not an easy conference to win in. So pretty solid there. Now we got to make cuts to the Mountain West. Now we got to make some cuts from the Mountain West, for the love of God. I'm going to cut San Jose State probably. Let's go through. Because these schools are better overalls, but I'm not going to cut the 2.5-star programs at the 3-star programs. So it looks like San Jose State, man, you guys are getting cut. You'll be back up. You typically are. San Jose State typically is. I got to make 2 more cuts here. 2 more cuts. So it looks like could perhaps be UNLV and oof. Yeah, some of these teams, I know they're not as good, but they can recruit better. So it's going to be one of those dang teams. I'm going to cut Utah State. So that's what we're going to do. And we can't cut Sam Houston. And it's going to either be San Diego State. What'd you do? Okay, so I'm going to cut San Diego State because they were already originally in here. And so, yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting at now. So we got to make sure they got 12 teams. The original Mountain West Conference, you had East Carolina. They're gone. Louisiana Tech still here. Miami of Ohio still here. San Jose State, they just got cut. Not because they're bad, but their overall is just not as good. Southern Miss, they've been promoted, so they're gone. And then you had Texas State. They have been demoted. Yeah, Texas State's been demoted. Toledo, we jumped up tremendously. UAB still here. UConn been promoted. UMass demoted, and then pretty sure they've been demoted. I could be wrong. Yeah, UMass was demoted. Okay, and then you have Utah State been demoted. Western Kentucky, they've been promoted. Wyoming been demoted. They're just not good at all. Wyoming is just utter garbage. So any of the 2-star standard teams are going to get promoted up. You're looking at Coastal Carolina. If you're a 2-star flat, you will be promoted. So you're looking also at that team as well. Let's go through. Anyone else? Man, Sunbelt. Some of the Sunbelt teams moving on up to the Pac-12. Potentially. I don't know if they're going to stay there, but good for them so far. Good for them. Nice job. Yeah, some of those guys we're definitely going to be dropping. So Air Force is going into Tier 1. Also, Akron going down to Tier 1. Any one-star program is toast. Eastern Michigan, gone. You're going into Tier 1. Ohio, gone. You're going into Tier 1. Anyone else? UTEP, gone. Tier 1. ULM, you are seriously gone. You are into Tier 1. Not good at all. So we already finished Mountain West. Now we're on to the Pac-12. Pac-12, let's get them up to 12 teams, 12-team conference, and then go through anyone who is Wyoming, gone, because we got to get to 13 members. Chances are they're gone too. Yeah, looks like they're gone. Hawaii is gone. They're down to Tier 1. They got crushed. Yeah, not looking so good for some of these teams here. So they'll be fine. Rutgers is not going anywhere. UMass is probably going to get dropped. Yeah, Western Michigan's dropped. UMass is dropped. We're dropping them. We do got to make some big cuts. So some teams are not going to absolutely love it, but I got to drop 3 more teams. 3 more. So Texas State, you're getting crinkled. Nothing against you. You are getting crinkled. Freaking Rutgers. Jesus Christ, Rutgers, you actually may get cut. Unless I find it, yeah, you're going to survive barely. Because NIU, Appalachian State is gone. Okay, so that's good enough. Original Pac-12 members of Appalachian State, they're gone. Army has been promoted. Colorado State promoted. Florida Atlantic, I'm pretty sure they got cut. Yeah, Florida Atlantic is gone. Hawaii, gone. They got sent to the dungeons. Louisiana, they have been promoted, I think. I don't know. Northern Illinois, they are gone. Navy, gone. Nevada, still here. Yeah, Troy, still here. Tulsa, they've been promoted. And then Western Michigan, I believe they have been promoted as well. So the Sun Belt is going to have some teams moving on up to the SEC because we're going to move down. We're going to move up to them here. So let's make sure, again, the Pac-12, they're good. I'll go through. Let's see who's going to get promoted. So Arkansas State getting promoted. Let's see. We'll go through and make the cuts. I want to promote all of the ones and then get an idea of who's going to go back down. So some of these guys, it is false hope. Kennesaw State, you will not be going anywhere. I can tell you that right now. You're going to get, I know your stuff is up. I get it. You're a champion of the people in this realm, but it's not going to work out for you at all. So with the SEC, let's go with 12, and we're going to have to make some cuts. So 75 Buffalo, you are likely gone. So are you. Jesus Christ, Wyoming, you're definitely going because no matter what I do with you guys, you're just not. You're not it. So New Mexico, you're going back down. They're like, no, we love you. I'm sorry, I love you too, but you ain't it. Oh, it's either Buffalo or Central Michigan. They're a little bit more even. I'm going to give you crap for just having more defense than offense. I'm sorry. But these are the original members here. Not the original members, but these are the new members right here. You got the SEC at Air Force, Akron, Bowling Green still here. Buffalo, they're gone. They've been promoted. Coastal Carolina, I don't remember where the hell they went, but I'm pretty sure promoted. Central Michigan, they're still here, luckily. Eastern Michigan, gone. FIU still here. JMU promoted. Ohio gone. Temple, they're still here. ULM, I don't know where the hell ULM is. Gone. UTEP gone. And so these are now the new members. New members, which is crazy. I can't believe Rutgers dropped all the way to there. That's embarrassing, Rutgers. And then Sunbelt, my God. You guys are all just, you're terrible. I mean, let's just say it how it is. You guys are terrible. So these are all the guys here. Not good. You don't want to be here. Not great in the first season in the Big 10. The Big 12, sorry. We're 0-2 on the season. Kind of looking like garbage, if I'm being frank. I'm going after, because my class has been so good in recent years. We've had 3 really good years of classes. I honestly could not even recruit a guy this year, and I would be fine. So I'm just going after quality. This guy is a beast for a field general. He's a 985 speed right out of the gate. I mean, the guy's a monster. I'm going with him. This wide receiver is a freak of nature too. I'm going to go with him. Great offensive lineman. I technically could use one, but I don't need one. I would like to get a good DN. I found this guy. He was actually one of the first guys that I found, and I ended up scrolling down the list, and I was like, I just got a feeling about this dude, and it worked, panned out. I got no insta commits, so that part sucks. 0 insta commits. I'm going after this D tackle because he's a monster, and like everyone's disrespecting him. So I was like, all right, fine. I'm gonna go and get him. I can hard sell this guy. I'll hard sell him pretty soon here. I'm going to probably start hard selling some of these dudes by this next week. I got one more guy to try to get an insta commit with, and then after that I'm basically it is what it is. So hopefully I can win some of these games and look good. I mean, Jesus, we got a good team, but I just don't know. We are just not beating some of these teams. I don't know if it's because they're used to, we lost again. I'm going to get fired. I'm actually going to get canned is what's going to happen here. This is not good. I've lost all 3 of these. I've lost all 3 of these damn games, man. I lost to Baylor, 38-28. I'm getting killed. This is ridiculous. I'm a good team, too. This is driving me nuts. I'm getting absolutely roasted. I'm 0-4 on the damn season. The Big 12 has not been kind to me. We have great dudes, but our dudes are like, yo, I don't know what's going on here. We're getting our asses kicked. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't get it either. I think I'm going to do a visit for this guy. And I'm going to do proximity to home because it's probably, I would assume there's some kind of, I'm guessing it's like conference. I'm guessing it's this. That would be my guess. It's not any of this. It's not that. It's not that. It's got to be this. It's got to be this. Got to be this. Okay, so I got a visit already scheduled for them. I'm going to do the SEC, double up on that. I'll give them 5 hours. We're good to go. We should land them. Going after this wide receiver, there's no real point. I lost a cornerback as well. He's got proximity at home. This guy's pro potential. One of these guys was an absolute burner. I wonder if I can get all of them. I'm going to try to even get this guy. I don't even need him. I'm just, at this point in time, it's just being greedy. That's what I'm doing. I'm just being greedy. That's it. And I want to see how's my hard selling and soft selling doing. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. They got a week 14 and 13 visit. There ain't a shot on God's green earth that he's gonna make it to that damn time. I got this guy who loves us. He's my favorite dude on the planet. This guy, hard selling and soft selling like an absolute dog. We're gonna land him quick and in a hurry. Same there. I'm finally ahead on this dude. Holy crap. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. So one of these wide receivers, I don't need all these guys. So what I need to do is I need to rip that off, and yeah, this guy can wait on. I'll take the 25 hours off of him. I'm gonna just take all of the hours off you, and then I'll put whatever hours I have left back on you. How about that? How about that, buddy, old pal, old guy? How about that? All right. So with him, I got grassroots, blah, blah, blah. And before I get too carried away, let's see here. I can't do the grassroots. I should be able to. I gotta like move this dude up on my board. Let's go back to that. Where's that damn cornerback? It's him. Let's move him up on my board. I go back to here. Let's take it off again and try it. Let's pull this one off. We'll do grassroots. Try it again. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, boom, grassroots. Boom, grassroots. Okay, and then I'll give you a 75 for no reason at all. Okay. So doing good with that guy. I don't really need to do much. Got this guy here. This guy here. I'm finally ahead. Give him a Scally. Great job. Great job. Okay. And then I'll go 75. And then let's see here. Good enough for me. So now I can go back to that wide receiver, and here is 5 hours, my good sir. You get your 5 hours back. That was fun. Well, first things first, I can't win a damn game to save my life. I actually have to jump into the game and slow some. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do this. That's crazy, but it's the way it is. I might be able to land all of these receivers. I don't even know if I want all of them. I got this guy. I love him. Look at him. What an amazing person, huh? I'm going to get this guy like next freaking week. This guy's my best friend. Schedule him a visit week 7. You better hope like hell that works, man. I hope it doesn't. Can you imagine they snag him in week 7? Can you imagine that? Oh, shit. What the fuck is going on here? I got to go DEFCON on this. We're going DEFCON, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ almighty, DEFCON. What the hell? We're going week 7. Oh, dude, please. If I just win one game, it's week 7. Just give me that. Just give me one game. That's all I'm looking for. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I really badly don't. This makes me nervous. Here's what I'm going to do. Just to try and be a good lad. Just to try and be a good lad. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll take it off of you, big fella. Okay, then we're going to take it back. I'm going to take this D tackle. No point. Someone's already doing that with him. Hey, it'll work for this guy. Yeah. Proximity to home. Bam. Dunzo. Okay. I don't even need it for this guy. I really don't. But, yeah. Good enough. I'm good to go on that. And then I could throw the hours back on one of these guys. Who is it? You. I'm going to give you 40 hours. That's how this operates today. What about you? Do I got you coming? You should be good. He should be good. I mean, we're doing good so far. This would be the first game. They're undefeated. So if we can win this, I mean, it'd be great for us because they're undefeated. We're not. And we're apparently you jump in, you start simming this way, you're good to go. You do it the other way. I can't win a damn game. Huber, I know you, buddy. Let's see how my guys did here. 4 TDs from Shelly. Look at you go, man. Not bad from Huber. It's my boy. He's a beast, though. I will say the man is a beast. Huber is a freak. 128 yards from Sydney, our tight end. Ridiculous. That is not typical that we get the tight end coming in. Did not too bad on the sacks. No interceptions. Great game. We won our first game. Are you kidding me? 1-5. So I got a big-time commit from Rob, Finger, Pope. A lot of 5 stars there. A lot of 5 stars coming to a team that can't win shit. We can pour Iowa. Knock them down to nothing. We should have this guy in 2 weeks. So we jumped up tremendously on him. I got more hours than I even know what to do with, so I'm just gonna I don't know why I'm going this many receivers. I have no reason to go with this, but I will do it because I will replace all my other receivers with really good players. That is kind of where I'm at this moment in time. I'm in the replace game. This guy needs a Scally. That's what I'm in. I'm in the replace game. I'm also I'm gonna go some visits too, just to piss some dudes off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some visits. I got that guy. Didn't even need him. Love that guy. Love that guy. Damn, Tennessee. The hell was that about? Is that it? Did I get everyone? That's kind of crazy. I got a D tackle, got a D end. I got my offensive lineman. I'm going to get a wide receiver. I guess I'll get a halfback. I don't know. Is there like a really good halfback that's sitting there? What about a 5 stars? There's no way a 5 star is still available. Yeah, I knew that. Oh, there's not even a... Well, I could just move a wide receiver to halfback. Yeah, I forgot. Damn, this is basically it. This is all I need. This is crazy. That's insane. So I don't even need to go after anyone else. The only thing I could check to see is if I need a kicker and a punter. I mean, that would be... No. I'd get them when they're juniors. Wow. I got nothing else to do there. I'm going to have to jump into this game too, damn it. First year in the Big 12 was not kind to us. It was not good. We lost every game in the beginning of the year, 5 games in a row. And then we beat Iowa, we lose to UCF, win Boston College, beat Duke, lose to Georgia Tech, Stanford, and then we beat Louisville, which is good, but we're going to get hit. We're probably going to lose some prestige after this year, so I'm going to have to bank on my recruiting being pretty solid. I may even go and get more guys in the transfer portal, period, just due to the fact that we are struggling so heavily with getting some dubs. So this is what the CFP looks like. You got Michigan versus Ohio State. That's a crazy one. I've not seen that one yet. That is nuts. And then Oregon, Florida State, Texas A&M, Wisconsin. You got a lot of big boys in this one. UCF, Cincinnati. You got a lot. Illinois is up there. Illinois was 13-0. That's phenomenal. That is huge. Absolutely huge. Ohio State number 1. Texas A&M's up there. Nebraska not so good in their first year in the Tier 1 conference. Not so good. Tennessee struggling. Notre Dame, yeah, not too crazy. Florida State, good job, good for you in the Tier 2. Michigan, not doing too shabby in the old Tier 2. I think this Tier 2 has kind of helped them because they've been not doing great in the Tier 1. TCU did great. Florida, K-State, not super great there. And K-State was an old champion. That's what they were, the old champion. So, yeah, not so great for them at this moment in time. Let's go to the Big Ten here. Pitt, holy shit. Good for you, Pitt. Wisconsin's up there. Vandy, the winner of the Natty last year, not so good. Not so good this year. Iowa led. We beat Iowa. We were we were garbage. Holy crap, were we bad. That is not what I like to see. Illinois doing great. South Carolina should have ran this conference, but then again, so should have we. So that's what happens. All these teams get thrown in together, and it's the Wild West. I mean, they're not used to, for one, these teams are just not used to playing each other. So you just got like a bunch of teams thrown into a mix, and it's like, hey, nice to meet you, and your entire conference is different besides maybe four teams at best. And so, yeah, Coastal Carolina doing well. Nevada, nice job. Kent State. Nice job, Kent State. I've not seen them stay in any significant conference whatsoever. Rice just cannot get out of their own way. They can't do it. Sun Belt, Ohio, and Buffalo. Air Force is the worst team in America. It's 100%. You're the worst team in America. So first up, you got Florida State beating Oregon. It wasn't just a beating. They went into Autzen and beat the hell out of them. Then you had Texas A&M going into Camp Randall, just annihilating them. Michigan went into the shoe, got beat. And then Cincinnati went to UCF and just got crinkled. Not too bad. They did decent, but yeah. So Ohio State, big win, because that would be the biggest game, without a doubt. Like, that would be, you're almost looking at probably 20 million views on that game alone right there. And Ohio State pulls it out, going 10-4 on the season. But as you could see too, what's beautiful about the bigger teams is they get a lot of respect. Or the bigger tier conferences, because I mean you're losing 4 games and you're ranked 6th. Like, nowhere else is that going to happen. So you do get more respect from being in those bigger tiers. USF, I don't know. They've been here before though. They have been there before. UCF, both of those Florida schools are in. They got 3 Florida schools in right now. I don't know. Two of the Florida schools have got to play each other, so there's going to be some friendly fire there. I don't know who's going to win that. I have no idea. I'm thinking Florida State, but you never know. So Florida State loses to USF. Maybe USF's the real deal right now. I mean, and then you got Texas A&M beating Pitt. Then Utah beats Ohio State by 2 points. Holy crap, Utah. UCF knocks off Illinois, who's ranked 2nd. Jesus, those two schools are insane. I think one of those schools is going to end up winning this all. And UCF pulls it out against USF. I'm impressed with both of these schools. I really am. I'm very impressed with them. I mean, UCF went through a very, very tough. They just pulled in Ohio State almost. I mean, that was very, very tough for them. You go against Cincinnati, tough one there. And you beat them. Then you go and play Illinois, who's a top-ranked team, been beating the hell out of everyone, and you crush them. It wasn't even close. You annihilated them. Then you have to go face Utah, who just knocked off Ohio State, who beat Michigan. You beat them, and then you seal the deal at the very end. That is amazing. So UCF pulls it out, and I don't even know what conference UCF is even in. I gotta try to find what they're in the Big freaking 12. They're in our conference. Holy crap. So the Big 12 wins their first conference. We had the American with Ohio State. Then we had Kansas State with the Big 10. They won it second, 2025. 2026, North Carolina won it with the Big 10. And then 2027, UCF obviously pulling it out here with the Big 12. That's amazing. Wow. I'm impressed. So transfer-wise, this is brutal. I got to say, this is I got 4 persuasion attempts here. I got to go with this guy. Pro potential. Man, I'm getting crushed on this pro potential. I'm getting annihilated. Jesus Christ almighty. I didn't get a single damn one. I just lost. Oh, that sucks. That was a brutal one. Pro Potential. Y'all are going pro. I think Pro Potential is such a dumb... The way they have that is just so stupid to me. It's like, of course we don't have the pros right now. We don't have them. But that's why I brought you guys in. You will be the pros. Like, at some point in time, someone's got to storm the beach. And it just makes no sense that they know the class that we have. So if you're coming to me for Pro Potential, then you should expect that you're like, well, yeah, they got pros, but it's going to take some time, what have you. No, these guys are like, well, we want pros every year. It just makes it's not logical at all that a player would come to a team and expect the pro to have pro potential there, see all the guys that are there, and not say, well, yeah, we're clearly going to go to the top. Now, I could understand if they look at my schedule and say, well, or my record and go, hey, you went 4-8 though with a really good team. Like, clearly you suck. And go that route. But I don't know. The way EA has this set up just kind of pisses me off. It just doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. All right, week 3 of 4, doing pretty solid. I looked at everyone else. Looked at everyone. So going after this halfback, 75 hours. Going after this guy, 75 hours. I found some guys, but the CPU did really good at finding gems. Really, really good. So that was, they didn't leave many gems sitting there in the transfer portal period. So I'm pretty proud of the CPU for being pretty aggressive. Some of these guys are not gems that I'm going after, but I'm going after them because I'm like, hey, I could use that. I had a lot of guys transfer out, so I could use it and try to bring those guys on. So we'll see if we end up landing, our remaining class here. If not, we might lose a guy. So we did get that other transfer portal guy, which is fantastic. Great work, great work. Week 4 of 4. I'm going to go through it because I already have everyone set up. All right, let's take a look at the old classage. We got that guy. Nice job. We got the other guy. Got the center, if that's what he plays. I don't know. We ended up landing that guy. We got the transfer portal player and then the other linebacker here. Got the other cornerback, got the transfer guy, so we are good to go. This next year is going to be a little bit more aggressive for us because I do need to get a kicker and punter as well. So I'm sitting in a decent spot here, but not great. I lost a lot of guys in the transfer portal. I went with the instant commit method where I got some 3-stars that were first on their board, and I go with the instant commit. I got one. His name's Doug, and we'll talk about him in a second. But I'm going 75 hours on this 4-star. I'm not going as many 4-star guys. I got 2 of them on my board, both of them offensive linemen, and I'm going to try to go ham on these 2, get them, and the rest of these guys, offensive. I need 4 offensive linemen, so I'm going to just try to find them, find gems, give them just enough to get them, but not too much. I found 1 gem D-end here. That is it. I'm going to give him 50 hours, and we'll see how long I can get him for. But Duggan, is he good? No. Is he great? Is he bad? No. He's a guy I need him to strap up a helmet. He's my oh shit player. If I see Duggan going in, means I'm in trouble. Guys are injured. I'm going free safety hybrids again, guys. Best guys that you can go after, free safety hybrids. They are usually pretty easy to get. You can come across a lot of them. And even the guys that aren't gems could end up being really good players for your team. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with Duggan. I have no idea. He's just oh shit on everything. Even recruiting him, he's my oh shit guy. And I even need to get a kicker and punter this year. I got to set up Toledo as good as possible for my 6th year. And I got to win. I also want to win. I'm not just trying to set them up. I'm trying to win with Toledo. I want to win a natty with each one of these teams within 6 years. That's my goal. Usually I can do that, but this isn't like any other rebuild. This is completely different. If I was still stuck in the garbage conference, whatever I was in, I don't even remember, I'd be fine. I'd get to the playoff, but I get thrown into the Big 12, and all of a sudden there's some good teams in there that are like, hey, we were just playing against the Ohio States of the world. We were playing against really good programs. Now we're playing against Toledo, who you guys have been playing Cupcake Central. You just got done with the Strawberry Bowl. So yeah, it's a little bit different. So now we're in week 6. I'm gonna look at some of these teams. We'll go to the Americans. So right now, Tennessee is at the tippity top of the iceberg there. And I gotta throw this in there. Gym etiquette is getting terrible. By the way, guys, if you grab a dumbbell from the rack, back up. Let other people get in that rack. I'm telling you. And like, don't sit on a machine and text for 10 days, or like put your water bottle down and then go talk to your homies. That's all I'm saying. All right, just some gym etiquette. That's all. People, it's gone, but it doesn't mean we got to act like animals. All right, respect your fellow people. That's all I'm saying. I mean, if you're one of those guys that just grabs it and stands right there, you're part of the problem. All right, you're part of the problem. And also, stop videotaping people. I got to say this. Stop videotaping. I'm not going to mention anything, but I've seen people do this, and I'm like, stop doing it. If someone's going there and doing something goofy, let them do it. At least they're there. Shit. I mean, enough people are jacked up. They're doing soy cycles out there, getting, pure soy cycles and then getting plump. Yeah, so anyone who just shows up, great for them. Anyways, back to this. Let's focus up. American, Tennessee's at the tippity top. Look at Miami. Miami got introduced in, and they're playing good. Where's Ohio State? Shit. Ohio State, what are you doing? Texas, A&M, god dang. Nebraska's like, I don't like this league. Nebraska's like, send me back. Go put me back in Tier 2, for Christ's sake. I don't want to be in Tier 1. Tier 1 sucks. Michigan's like, I love Tier 1 or Tier 2. This is great. This is fantastic for us. And we protected them. So, damn, this conference is bumping. Holy shit. Look at all the ranked teams. Auburn up there. Look at you. Kentucky. I thought you were garbage for the longest time because every time we do this, you guys end up getting ousted. So it's nice to see Kentucky doing something. Hopefully your recruiting can keep up. Iowa State. Florida State. TCU. Really good. Florida. What the hell? K-State. What are you doing, K-State? Man, that's crazy. Let's go to the Big Ten, Tier 3. You got UCLA just 5-0. Holy shit. You boys ain't playing. Tulane. Tulane, you're getting bumped. Tulane's gone. Michigan State's going to be gone too. Yeah. Damn. North Carolina, they won the Natty 2 years ago. And, just can't keep up. Stanford's number 1. Shit, look at them. Iowa, bumping up there. Georgia Tech. Wow. Baylor can't hang on. Conference USA, we got Cal at the tippity top. Look at that. Marshall at the bottom. Marshall's screwed. You're done. You're toast, man. You guys, they got bumped up, and then they're getting South Carolina. I cannot get you to win in anything you do. I'm gonna have to put them Tier 1 for Christ's sake. But then that's so unfair. Let's go to the MAC attack. You got USF. That's the only ranked team, which is amazing. Mountain West. What do we got in the Mountain West? By the way, Big 12 UCF. Where the hell is UCF right now? Okay, they won the Natty last year. Not doing too bad. But yeah, we are. Oh, look at the MAC. BYU at the tippity top. Mississippi State finally winning games. By the way, I forgot all about you guys because I saw them ranked. The Mountain West, UNLV, Sam Houston. Nice. Virginia. Come on, Virginia. Jesus Christ. Get it together. Roadrunners. How do you... I don't know. You have a great team. You have the best team in this conference. And you're the worst team. That's what makes this conference the prestige. Look at New Mexico State trying to be like, yo, we're good. Look at them. It's amazing. SEC, Arkansas State. Rice is up there. Look at you, UMass. You're getting dropped. You got Ohio at the top. Akron. Jesus, so many Ohio teams. It's like 1,000 Ohio teams. But yeah, pretty interesting year here. Not bad. So we are playing TCU. We went 8-4. I didn't quick sim in every game. I should have, but I didn't do it. Next year, I will more than likely do it because it is my last year, and it just takes for crap's sake ever. I can view my job offers, though. I'm not going to take a job, but I sure in the hell want to view them. Nebraska. I would totally go Nebraska. but doing 5 years or 6 years on that would be unfair. I would have to like limit myself. Kent State I would take. I would take that job in a heartbeat. A lot of these guys got fired. Penn State coach, South Alabama, Western Kentucky, the guy retired. He was like 800 years old. And so, yeah, we'll look at early National Signing Day. Your boy went ham. That's all I got to say. Your boy went ham. I scouted every quarterback that was available, and I came across some good gems, and then I was like, nah, I even was throwing away gems. That's how good I was at scouting this year, throwing gems away. Typically, you don't do that. I was doing it. And I ended up coming across these two guys, and I was like, they're the best. I mean, they are identical as hell. This guy, I would say, probably a little bit better, this guy here. But you never know until you start looking into the dev and skill caps and all that bullshit. Found these two running backs. Unfortunately, I could only get receiving backs. It is what it is. I should have just got more wide receivers. But believe it or not, wide receivers, it was kind of crappy. I found these two gems, going for them, and be great. I got 4 offensive linemen, didn't get 5. I'll go in the transfer portal. I got 3 gems. I got this guy for nothing. I gave him a scholarship in 25 hours one week, and after that, he's like, you're my best friend. And I said, yeah, I think we're best friends. Simple, easy. We got nicknames, all that shit. Woodside, I love this guy. He's great. And they tried to fight me for him. I forget who it was, but whoever it was a piece of crap. They already signed, too, because they love me that much. A lot of run stoppers here, but I needed depth at linebacker, so that's where I went. I needed 1 corner and then 2 safeties, and I just got this guy because, I mean, I shouldn't have got him. I shouldn't have got him. What a waste of time that was. Next time, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. I'm not even going to look at the top classes yet because there's just no reason to look at the top classes yet. Next year, I should be going to the playoff. I don't even want to do cross-training there. I'm going to do these two, kind of split it up there. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Let's go to the conference standings. I went a long way to do it, but I had to get that red off my damn screen. It was driving me nuts. Tennessee makes it out at number 1. Holy crap. USC, good work. Ohio State came back. Texas A&M did not. Wow, I'm surprised Ohio State's coach did not get fired. The ACC Tier 2, Utah. Look at Utah. They end up besting Michigan. K-State and Missouri really struggled there. Let's go to Tier 3 now. UCLA at the very tippity top, and they didn't get into the playoff. Wisconsin did, and they were 3rd in the Big Ten. They must have beat some good teams. Tulane is toast. Boys are toast. Iowa ended up getting... I beat Iowa, too. I beat them. Wow. UCF again, trying to repeat. I didn't get in. I was a couple of games off. That's it. Couple of games off. Oklahoma State, toast. Let's go to Conference USA. Minnesota. Look at them. Look at those boys go. Liberty. Illinois. South Alabama. Couldn't do it. They need to get pushed back down. They got 1 more year to prove themselves. 1 more year. You get 1 more year. So, Mountain West, I didn't even really look at the MAC. BYU, Kansas, Middle Tennessee, nice job. Fresno State, just Louisiana Tech at the top. Mountain West, Sam Houston, good for you. UNLV needs to do better. They'll be fine. Troy in the Pac-12, nice job. Nevada at the very bottom. Kent State and San Diego State. Arkansas State 100% is going to be getting out. It would be my opinion. I mean, especially if they do some form of recruiting. But Sun Belt, you got Ohio at the top. Ohio, Old Dominion. The worst team award in the country goes to Old Dominion. There's not a question. That's what's funny is you can literally be labeled like, by the way, you're the worst team in the country. There's the best team in the country, Tier 1. Whoever wins Tier 1, you're the number 1 team in the country until proven otherwise. I don't care if you have 5 losses. Doesn't matter. Other conferences, you can come close, but there's a clear Tier 1. Then you could easily look at the bottom and say, you guys are garbage. So Iowa, sitting there with the bottom. Michigan, USC, Arkansas State. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wisconsin playing UCF. UCF has a real good team right now. They've made their way back. We'll see what happens here. A lot of new faces, though. A lot of new faces. Wisconsin knocks down the reigning champ, UCF. They just blast them. That's what they did. And they did it at home, too. That is such a, like, you are coming back and you're like, nah, we won the Natty last year. We're all, blah, blah, blah. We're welcoming in Wisconsin. They had all this, extravagant crap going on for the game. And then by first quarter, it just was like, you guys are toast. Like, Wisconsin is running you down. They're gunning you. They're gunning goats. Goat gunners. And then BYU knocks down Iowa State at home, by the way, or Iowa State's at home. Stanford, big bad Stanford, just got blasted by Middle Tennessee. Blasted by him. And then Tennessee loses to Utah in a close one. I'm rooting for Middle Tennessee and Arkansas State. I almost took that job at Arkansas State in the last rebuild. So I'm repping them because I almost took that job. Wisconsin loses to Arkansas State. Dear God. Iowa, the number 1 team, gets beat by BYU. Middle Tennessee gets annihilated. So I'm going Arkansas State. That's my team. I'm going with them. Utah beats USC. Holy crap. I don't know who's going to win this, but if Arkansas State wins this one, I'm going to laugh my ass off. That would be the most funny thing because they have no business being here, but their team is just feeling themselves, and hopefully they don't just get crushed this next week. My team's in. Arkansas State. I got 8,000 on them to win this game, so don't make me lose money. So yeah, nice job. Nice job. Utah losing. Come on, Arkansas State, dude. Pull this one out. Pull it out, Arkansas State. Make everyone pay. I would love that. I'm rooting. Arkansas State never. Come on, this is just not even. Like, they are just feeling themselves. And they were the 4th ranked team, and you know what? They didn't get it wrong. I'll tell you that. They got that right. Unbelievable. Arkansas State. You know where they came from, by the way? They're in the SEC. These boys are in the 2nd worst conference in the country. And they just dog walked everyone. It was a dog walking. That's really what it was. He said, come here, boy. We're taking you for a walk. Wisconsin took him for a walk. Right after they just blasted to the reigning champs. Then BYU beats the number 1 team in the country, Iowa, who lost 2 games, one of which was me. And we're a great team. Obviously, we didn't end well. We even lost that bowl game to TCU, but they're a really good team, by the way. They're a tier 1 team, so I don't care what their overall says. They're going to beat the hell out of you. They're really good. So BYU beats the number 1 team out of the tier 2 conference, and Arkansas State's like, no problem. We're going to wolf pack them, no problem. And then they go and face Michigan, who just crushed teams, by the way. And Michigan's like, this. I don't know what this Arkansas State team is, but these boys are different. They are different. Arkansas State, I mean, their quarterback, 83 overall, playing like a legend. Played his best game in the world. Just great job. He was also their number 1 running back, on top of which their 1 wide receiver, Shembo, guy played out of his mind. He's actually really good for a sophomore, too, redshirt sophomore, and 83 overall. Not too shabby at all. They were just effective. Defensively, it's not like they were great. They got a sack from their redshirt freshman, and then they got an interception from their veteran player. And I don't know what Michigan did here, but I want to see here. Davis didn't do too bad. Kind of sloppy with the ball here and there. Running, they couldn't run on them at all. That was the name of the game. They shut them down running. Defensively, it's not like they did much better, but you look at the box score here. Arkansas State was up on them 17-10 by halftime. And then 4th quarter, they just ended it. So it ended up being a decently close game for majority of the game. And then 4th quarter, Arkansas State just said, nah, not playing any more games. That's amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that. So just to go over it again, the first champ was Ohio State in the Tier 1 league. Then it was Kansas State in the Big Ten. Then it was North Carolina in the Big Ten. Then UCF in the Big 12. Then Arkansas State in the SEC. This is completely the Wild West of conferences. Completely the Wild West. The winners here, like, there's no way any of you guys would have made a bet after 2024. Ohio State, okay, you could make that bet. Then Kansas State, North Carolina, UCF, and Arkansas State, you wouldn't, like, you could win from the SEC or even the Sun Belt. You could win the Natty if your team is good enough. I'm amazed. I love this. This is my favorite way to do leagues now. My favorite way, without a doubt. Favorite way. So this is great. Now we're going into the transfer portal period. Looking at players leaving here. I'm going to probably actually let this guy go. Because I don't think I have anyone who's going into the draft. And I have a very high chance to persuade him. I'm going to do it. I don't even care. These people can piss off. I'm doing it. Come back, man. I don't want you to leave. I'll deal with whatever bullshit happens. I had no transfer portal players leave, or I had no players want to enter in the transfer portal, so that was huge. Looking at my class here, I'd imagine it's pretty solid. So I don't really need too much talent there, but I'm going to go. My prestige has definitely jumped up. Landed those two guys. Got those two guys. Didn't get this tight end yet, but this guy's he's a done deal. You ain't beating me on him. Good luck. You ain't beating me on him. And I'm going to look at the transfer portal players. I got one more year to just make it rain with this team. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I need a stupid kicker and punter. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst. I need them kickers and punters. So I typically can find 1 and 3. Let's see if my luck's any better. Let's see. Come on. First guy. Come on. You're it, dude. Oh, dude. Damn. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, baby. Look at you, man. Look at you, bro. This guy's ready to go. All right, now I got to find. I don't want to find a punter. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll find a punter and then move him over. I don't want to do that. All right, let's take a look at our class here. Pretty solid class. We got 2 really good guys there. 2 good guys there. I ended up signing that transfer guy out of Ohio. They were really Ohio State was really trying to get him, and he ends up playing for us, which is fantastic. Got those 2 tight ends and moved one to. Oh, I got that transfer offensive lineman. I'll take him. At this point in time, just getting as many guys as I can. Ended up getting way too many DNs, but I got the transfer guy out of Ohio too. He loves me. I got the transfer outside linebacker. Done deal. Done deal. All really good players. Really good players. And did I get the kicker and the punter? I actually had to get a new kicker because Minnesota was gunning for my kicker, which, I mean, it's a total Minnesota thing to do. There's plenty of kickers, and you had to go after mine. Ohio State just went ham. Jesus. That is a lot of 5-stars. Same with USF. Holy shit, USF. What are you doing? Whoa, when did USF get like this? That's crazy. They're pissed because UCF won it. They're really pissed. That is aggressive. Where are they at? What conference are they even in? That's my question, that they're pulling that out. I'm going to have to look. I got it here. I could just pop it up, but that to me is a crazy concept that them boys are recruiting to that level. Let's look and see. No, I can't. I don't have the updated version. I'll go and look after this. But I am blown away with how impressive that is. Jesus, 4 5-stars. Oklahoma, no real new faces here. Michigan doing good. TCU, NC State, yeah, those are blue chip programs now. Alabama, Georgia Tech, nice job. Kentucky, look at you go. Nice job. There's us. Not the greatest. Penn State. This is a debacle. That is a debacle. South Carolina is still hanging on. Who's the Rice and Mississippi State is screwed. So is Iowa. Who's the worst? Kent State. Jesus. That is, I don't know if you're the worst. I feel like this is the worst because it's all 1-star. I mean, my God, this could probably be the worst. But ULM, yeah, you're fighting at the bottom. These schools just can't do it. Now I got to look and see, where did USF? They're not going to show. I'm going to have to go through when I get a chance. But, man, I got one more year left, guys. One more year left before I have to retire my coach and pick a new coach. And I'm just not loving that concept. Running backs will be my last ones. We run, but we're not like huge runners. So, yeah, I got to go in and change positions. But I'd say pretty successful. I'm really shocked with USF. Real shocked with that school. So, week 0-1, whatever the hell we're in, I don't even know. Right in the beginning of the year. 0. So, we're in week 0. I'm trying to go after 2 wide receivers. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to go after this guy for obvious freaking reasons. And Ohio State's chilling on him, but that's a recipe for disaster. No insta-commits. I thought for sure, I was like, I'm going to get one of them. No. And by the way, there's way too many 5-star players out of Colorado that it just doesn't even make sense. I just had to throw that out there. Bullshit. Call him bullshit. I'm not getting this guy. I love him, but it's not happening. It's not in the cards for me. I could probably get this guy. I'm like stuck giving some of these dudes 50 hours, and I don't even need to give this guy what I'm giving him. So kind of that part sucks. Probably going to have to give this guy some more kacheen. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. Looking at the roster this year, we're a pretty good team. This freshman redshirt, that 5-star guy got, is a freak. The dude's a freak. So I am excited as hell because this guy was like debating on leaving or whatever. He was all upset. He was up in arms with my pro potential. And it's like, all right, good. Now you're on the bench. Redshirt of these 2 guys here. I got too many dudes. I had to cut some decent players, but it is what it is. So, yeah, not bad there. Good on halfback. We had the returning guy, Huber. He is returning. I love him. We got Chad. Hopefully those guys will return for one more year after I leave. But this is our big year. This is it. I left him with a really good team, though. So I'm going to try my hardest to win this year. My offensive line is great. Great feeders as well. You name it. I got great players there. But I have a feeling that they're going to just have a bunch of guys run away at one point. So I want to get some good players. I don't need to get as many players, but I do need to get some good players. I got to make sure, too, my kicker and punter are redshirted, even though technically it won't even matter because they're not going to play anyways. But still, I had to go over that. Now, we're in week 1, sorry. So going into this next week, I don't know who we're playing, but yeah, I'm going to have to go into these dang games and simulate in the game. 90 overall, not looking too bad. We play in Iowa. Oh, what a team. First starting out playing at Iowa. Of course. Of course. No one wants this guy. This is insane. This is absolutely insane to me. There's no way I'm going to get this guy, by the way. There's just no possibility I'm going to land that dude. Doing great with those guys. Doing fantastic. Doing great. Doing good here. Oh, I should have kept those hours. I got to keep these hours, and I'm trying to just give me one insta-commit. Just one. For the love of God. I'm already up on the board on these guys. I'm already there. I have no one else over there. No D tackles. I got a guy here. Just one insta-commit, man. Just one. Oh, this would be great. Jesus. I didn't get a single insta-commit. You got to be kidding me. Wow. There we go. Taking down the number 2 team right out of the gate, right in their home field too, slapping them up with Chauncey, with our boy. He's a beast. We're just knocking him down this year. We're knocking him down. Chauncey's killing everyone. The man he is a dragon slayer, is what he is. Look at that. 4 TDs, 1 interception. That scared the shit out of me. I thought our guy threw. This guy's terrible. Jesus. He was seeing ghost. He was doing his best Sam Darnold impersonation back on the, when the hell did he? Was that on the Jets when he did that? Yeah, we're just crushing it. We're fantastic. Everywhere you look, we're fantastic, so it's great. 2 sacks. Nice. 3 sacks from total, or 4 sacks total, but everyone got something. I mean, that is just beautiful. 2 interceptions from Kane. It's amazing. Week 6, massive game for us this week. Give you our Week 6 update here. Getting some commits coming in. Landed this guy, Willie. We landed him. And I'm going to give this guy even more hours, too. I'm just anyone who needs hours at this point in time. And I still got to do some recruiting. I still got to go get some other guys. But ended up scheduling this guy for a visit here. And I got to throw those 25 hours back on the dude. So landed him, though. Massive victory there. I gave him a visit because these other guys are starting to make me a wee bit nervous. I gave him a visit as well just to try and make it better for the other guy. Yeah, we'll give him those hours back. Ended up pulling hours away. Doing good here. I don't even know if I can't even. Oh, I already have a visit scheduled. I forgot about that. So definitely trying to land him. I got a week 6 visit for him. So I got a lot of dudes. I got 4 dudes coming in that are dogs, flat out dogs. And I want to see, I'm going to try to double up on this, give him the old video influencer status here. It's not working. I got to figure out how to get this to work. I think I just got to rip this off. Oh, this is so janky, I got to say. Look at this. It's still, now it's off. Okay, let's, wait. Shit, did I screw it? They're both video influencers. Oh, I screwed it up. Maybe I got to move them to number 1, something. I don't even know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right, let me back out of that real quick. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this. Yeah, there we go. This is so janky. This is so janky. It is what it is. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to get these guys quick and in a hurry. If I can land them quickly and then I could just move on, that'd be great. Free safety here. This is a guy who loves me. He loves me. And I love him back. There we go. Good enough for me. I didn't have to spend that much, but I'm jumping in. I got to jump into this game, simulating the game, because you never know how this is going to turn out. You just never know. This was such a close game. Holy crap. I don't know what Chauncey did. I'm not looking at what Chauncey did. I don't even care. I just want to see commit from 5-star players. Because week 6 is your hot spot. It should be your hot spot for most guys. So that's all I want to see is just a bunch of commits. We got one. There we go. Give me another. Boom. Give me another. Give me one more. One more. There we go. What a deal. Oh, bonus. Bonus round. I didn't know we were getting a bonus round. That's brilliant. Look at that. Beautiful job, boys. All the execution out there. Look at that. Setting this team up for success. These boys are freaking filthy out here. These guys are filthy. They're animals. I could hard sell this guy, save some pointage, but I'm sure in the hell not bringing him to a visit. I don't want to do that. That just sounds like stupid. I got to do this song and dance again, damn it. Conference championship game facing Georgia Tech. They already beat us earlier in the year. They are really good. This is a really good team. 11-1. We got to beat them just to have a chance to get in the top 12. And the problem is what's so tough about this entire, prestige league is you got to play at teams' homes in the conference championship game. So Georgia Tech is just, they're lights out. They are lights out. And our freshman is trying to lead us back into victory, redshirt freshman. We got a great team, really good team, but what is going on with these dudes? They look like spaghetti out there. Like, what are we doing? Turn and burn, get that first. So we're dinking and dunking our way down, but man, this team, Georgia Tech, they honestly could win the Natty. This team is really freaking good. If they won the Natty, I wouldn't be shocked at all. Not even the slightest would I be shocked. Oh, that's kind of looked like it could have been a dime for a second. Their stadium is super loud too. This would be a good time to run right up the middle. Or even do a screen. Get a first. Keep going. Oh, Huber's out. That is the worst case scenario for us. Huber is our boy. That man is a G. Good blocking on that outside. It's still anyone's game, but I have to slow sim a little bit because the fast simming is not working for us. I don't like that. That was a dumb play. That was dumb. Honestly, I hope they go for it here. I don't think they will. Yeah, stupid. We got defense on the clock. We got the old defense on the clock. Jesus, it's a fast white boy right there. Oh, right down the middle. Just gunning us down right away. There we go. Right away. Georgia Tech is just, damn, they're a good team. Oh, man. They are a really good. And by the way, when they beat us by like 500 points the first game. It wasn't even remotely close. Not even remotely close. And there's nothing I could do. I mean, honestly, at this point in time, there really just is not. You change your schemes, do whatever all you want. This team was feeling it, and they just mowed our dudes down. I would have had to slow sim the entire game, and even that, there's no saying that would have been it. But here is just, this is just a vicious game where we can't stop him. He's going to that. He's got 500 options. And this is where, if I was them, I would just go for it. Shit, you got nothing to lose. Just go for it. You can run the ball. You do just fine. If we score here, then obviously we'll make it a game. But oh, what a block, son! We got one of them fast white boys too, though. That guy is he's a jet. Man's a jet. What a blocking though on that. Yeah, gain of 4 yards. Can't complain there, but with how fast this game goes, man, we got to turn and burn. This has got to be a turn and burn central. What blocking, though. I will say, what blocking by our Trench Hawks. Be nice if they want to throw it deep. That'd be great. Test these corners because we got some fast wide receivers. Go all the way outside. And that running back, though, dude is dangerous. He's exhausted. Do a QB sneak or hand it to the fullback. Oh, Jesus. There we go. We're starting to catch him sniffing. That crowd's out of it, too. Just pile drive that guy. Good job. We got to score a touchdown here. We got to score a touchdown. If we win this, we should be in the playoff. But, again, I have no idea how the CPU is going to rank it. I don't even know how the... Jesus, no, you did not. Just throw a pick six. Oh, my God. Well, this game turned ugly quick. One play. That's all it took. And then it became ugly. And we have all the talent in the world to stick with them. All the talent. Can't stop them on defense for whatever reason. Can't seal the deal. Maybe it's because we got, a young player at quarterback. That happens. I mean, he is a redshirt freshman. It's not like he's that advanced. He's very good, though. Very good. But still, this team, it was my 6 years. I should have won a natty by now. But it is, that was a long throw. But it is really tough. 6 years to win a natty in this conference is much harder than 5 years in doing a standard. It's much tougher. I don't have faith on the 3rd and 2s, man. Any third down, I'm just like, I don't know. But this guy when he gets the ball, this kid just shoots out of a cannon. He's the best sim running back I've ever seen. He literally shoots out of a cannon. And we could score quickly. I mean, we're just dinking and dunking down there. Throw to 4. You're going to throw to 4 late. You're going to wait for him to sit. You throw to him while he's running, man. He's gone. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. This kid almost got it. He is a scrappy running back. They're playing man. Yeah, they're locked. Oh, my God. They're locked on man. These boys are locked on man, and you had that opportunity. Yeah, he was screwed on that. Jesus, guys. Eat ourselves alive with this crap. Man, there we go. Going for another field goal. Not going to do nothing for us. It's not going to do anything. It's a waste of time. Start of the 4th, and we're down by 1 trillion. So, yeah, that's great. Nice job. Way to fill right there. Try to get some momentum going our way. You got to get that momentum. Because we're going to have to turn things around tremendously in order to win that. Oh, God, that was close. That could have been our pick six going the opposite way. Of course, it's not, but that would have saved our bacon tremendously. But great play still. I don't want to take anything away from fantastic play from the cornerback there. It's probably Kane. Throw to the running back. I know you want to. What is this? What is this? I liked it. Should have done it a little earlier, but I like it. That was... You gave him a fitty ball. He should have came up with it. All right. I don't like that. He's a young quarterback. He's finding his way. He's still, he's young. He's a pup. That's what we did. If they score here, I'm advancing through because the game's over. Then we don't get to the playoff. We don't get this kid is gone. He is a jet. Jesus Christ almighty. You can't stop this team. This team is ridiculous. What happens to these teams in this sim? In this program, the conference prestige, these guys they're insane. They're insane. I don't know what else to say about it besides like trying to beat them. Oh, they score again. Oh, 50. You bastards. They crushed me both times now. Both times they annihilated my team. That's how I end this rebuild. Are you kidding me? I got to go to a new rebuild now. I'm telling you, seriously, I'm not kidding you. This team has crapped on my lips twice. They beat me 38-17 the first time around. 38-17. I was like, well, that's not close. I mean, everyone else, like, it was decently close, better. No, they just, and then they face me again and say, yeah, we're just going to annihilate you. It's terrible. So, unfortunately, my coach did fail. We're going to look at the playoffs. We're going to seal it off, but I did fail. I failed the competition. They're probably going to go win a natty at some point in time. They're going to be successful. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to have to go to a new team. I'm facing whoever the hell that is. It'd be my first bowl game win if I win that. Just so curious. I want to see what the offers are. Georgia, not really. I'm not first on their board, but yeah, so it looks like Texas lost their coach too. Sark is gone. We'll look at the early national signing day after this. We're going to go through all the standard stuff here to finish this one off because we're going to have a second rebuild on this. TCU. Oh. Tennessee again. Look at Tennessee go. Tennessee has become a household name. Texas A&M is toast. Ohio State, garbage down there. What is that? TCU. Look at them go. Florida State. Florida's up there. Arkansas. K-State. K-State's down. I wonder what Arkansas State's doing. Let's go to the Big Ten here. This is the third tier. You had Michigan State. Good job. Wisconsin, UCLA, Arizona State's down at the bottom. Let's go to the tier 4. You can see we're up there. We had no respect, though, because these other teams just didn't. They're tough teams. That's the thing. They're tough teams, but we get no respect. None. You know, being in the tier 4. They're just not going to give you the same respect. It's not going to happen. If we would have beat Georgia Tech, we both would have got in. So, thanks, Georgia Tech. Way to make me look bad. So, yeah, I tried my ass off, but Jesus. Where he went there? Conference USA, South Carolina. Got to give them a round of applause. Finally, they're up there. Liberty's up there. South Alabama's toast. Consider them gone. They're getting moved. MAC, Mississippi State, good job. Middle Tennessee, North Texas is terrible. Mountain West Conference, you got Louisiana Tech. Colorado State, good job. UNLV and Roadrunners can't get nothing done. They're going to be the best one-star program on the planet. Coastal Carolina moving on up. Look at them go. Kent State, terrible. SEC, Appalachian State. Rice is up there. Bowling Green. FIU is terrible. Sun Belt, Kennesaw State. Look at them go. That's amazing. That is amazing. I would spend my coach hours, but there's no point. So, first week of the bowl game, you got Alabama versus USC. South Carolina gets a bye. Florida State has to go into Louisiana. Illinois has to go into Oregon. Good luck with that. Tennessee gets a bye. TCU and Georgia Tech. Good luck beating Georgia Tech. I want to see Georgia Tech win this all. I'm rooting for Georgia Tech. I didn't see Arkansas State where they came from or what they were. What did Arkansas State, where the hell, they got to be they're in the SEC. And they didn't do too bad. Not too bad. Alabama knocks off USC, and USC was playing at home too. So now they got to go against South Carolina. Florida State beats Louisiana, so away teams right now are the best. Illinois got crushed by Oregon. And then Wisconsin crushes Louisiana Tech. So now you got Wisconsin going up against Georgia Tech. We'll see if Georgia Tech can continue that because they're really good. There's 3 one-loss teams here. Tennessee, Oregon, and Georgia Tech. You don't see that very often. So this is some good football this year. We got ourselves a bowl game, baby. We won the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Let's go. So Alabama annihilates South Carolina. Tennessee loses to Florida State. Whoa. Oregon gets dropped to TCU, and Georgia Tech loses. Jesus. Georgia Tech was our kryptonite this year, too. They were our kryptonite. Everyone else we could beat. Georgia Tech? Nah. Alabama beats Florida State in a close one. Wisconsin loses TCU in a close one. I don't know. I think Alabama wins this one. I think Alabama brings it back for the Tier 1 conferences. I really do. The Tier 1 conference. They bring it back. Let's see who wins it. TCU pulls it out. Holy crap. They pull it out for the Tier 2 conference, the ACC. So if we look at, I can't believe Alabama didn't bring it back to the Tier 1. If you look at the last 6 years, Ohio State won it for the American. So the Americans won it once. Kansas State won it the second year for the Big Ten. North Carolina won it the year after that, 2026 for the Big Ten. UCF won it in the Big 12 for the Big 12 in 2027. 2028, Arkansas State won it for the SEC. And then TCU wins it for the ACC. So that's 1 for the Tier 1 conference, 2 for the Big 10, which is a Tier 3 conference, 1 for the Big 12, which is Tier 4 conference, 1 for the SEC, which is the second to the last conference, and 1's for the Tier 2, the ACC conference. The Tier 1 conference might just be getting beat up too much, those teams. They're just, and I'll tell you what, no one can say in this that these teams didn't belong, because like we've seen before, we've seen some of these teams just crush it, absolutely crush it. So I'm going to go and pick a team. I don't know which one I'm going to pick. I have no idea which one I'm going to go with. I could look at the Sun Belt here, see who is good. I don't know if I want to pick any of these teams from the Sun Belt. I want to pick a team that I think can maintain. I'm not going to go too high, though. But I want a team that can maintain, that I believe that it can maintain its glory. Rutgers may be a good one. I might end up choosing a Rutgers. I don't know. You guys will know in the next video when it comes out. But kind of looking at some of these teams, like, I don't know if Wake Forest. Rutgers has a possibility. I think UNLV probably could. I think UNLV could end up being a really, really good team. I really do. That right now, that's one of the top ones on my list. I don't know about Mississippi State. I mean, they're going to get bumped up anyways. BYU potentially. You got Kansas. I could probably bring Kansas to the top. I don't know. Maryland possibly, but that's about as far as I want to go. I don't want to go any further than that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell. Don't just play the game, own the game. I'll see you in the next one.